All right.
Oh god.
Welcome back, my lovely ladies and gents, to another fun sighting episode of Borks in the North. When last we left off, you guys met the High Lord of this land, uh, a elf cursed with some kind of withering spell that keeps him within his throne, wearing a ring of sustenance. So he has been there for a long fucking time. You fucked around with some magic mirrors, and in the process managed to turn Henry into a non-brain damaged, but now like 8-year-old child. Um, You've managed to turn Squiggles into a sexy Eldritch lady. And you've
I'm not
also
sure how I
managed to
feel about
turn.
this.
And you've also.
I'm having some confusion feelings about this.
Yes.
Hmm.
And you have managed to turn Titian into a smoking hot slice of man meat, who happens to actually be a level 10 paladin.
And his dick is like 5 inches, so that's huge for an
It's
elven
huge
male.
for a male elf, yeah.
It's impressive. Really
Jesus.
impressive for him.
He's proud of his 5-inch elven cock because, yeah, he's male. Things should be trappy.
Yeah, he's like a good 2 inches above the norm for them.
Yeah. And don't forget on his
Jeez.
turn what all the symbols mean. He's shield of faith and resistant to energy fire.
And he's also hasted, as is Anna.
Oh, I forgot that was the last thing Winter did.
Alright, and we are at the top of the turn order, so I think it's time
Sadly,
to
I'm
spit more
still
deadly fire.
incredibly slow.
Yep.
I'm at the bottom of the turn order. Almost last.
I'm at the bottom of the turn order, you jerk.
I am only one step above you, please.
To be fair, you're a healer, so having you at the bottom of the turn order is usually profitable.
Yeah.
All the boss level 10 paladin, who's sadly nude, so he's really easy to hit a whole lot, and is using just an axe.
It's
Yeah, we just stack
okay.
more buffs on him.
Yeah, and I'm groping him from behind. It makes him better at fighting.
Tweet tweet.
Hey, just to remind me, haste does give AC bonus, right? Like 2.
Yes.
Yeah, +2.
2 AC bonus
Wow.
and a
I
bonus
actually-
attack to attack.
I have a staggering 15 AC. Oh my god.
My God.
If only I had Shield of Faith on me too.
But
Oh,
but Titian's naked. He needed it more.
it's true.
Say, how high up is Saoirse?
Up?
Yes.
Oh wait.
She's on top
no,
of someone's square right now.
She's at Cynthia's level because last turn she flew down and pulled her out of the ring of fire over there.
Right, yeah, I'm just going to pop you into an occupying space, and she can't end sharing if you've just moved someone like that.
Okay. Well, I pulled her back, so wouldn't I be like right here?
If you would like to be, that's even better.
Hi. But
Cool. Alright, so, Cynthia, you're getting hit in the face with a big ball of fiery stuff.
Okay.
gross.
Blah! 19 to hit you
Yeah, that'll hit.
for 12 bludgeoning fire. So, 6 of each. And guess what it's gonna do?
It's gonna make another ring on the ground.
It is gonna do just that. Hey, Thyri, it's your turn.
Oh
It
no.
only gets to spit once since I moved it away from the fucking moonbeam.
Alright, well, speaking of moonbeams, boop. Titian's gonna move it over here.
Can't occupy a space with it. It's
Hmm?
still got to play by the same rules as Flaming Sphere, right? And there's a guy stood there. You can put it in this space and hit 3 people. instead
No,
of
that's
4.
not how that works. Moonbeam is
Oh,
only 5 feet around. It has to enter someone's square to hit them.
I
like,
see.
yeah.
Okay. I thought it had an eminent aura.
Nope.
Okay, that makes sense.
So, bloop. And then you can resolve that while I hit this attack button a couple times.
Yep, I don't have all their
Swoosh,
fucking
swoosh.
saves and stuff hotkeyed right now. What were they at? That's right, con was a delicious +5.
Well, I guess they can take 5 radiant damage. And then I'll hit
Yeah.
this one over here, like twice with an axe.
Okay, those are with disadvantage because he's in the darkness cloud of this storm.
Oh, well, in that case,
So
I'll
he
attack
crit
this.
fails twice. No, okay, yeah, sure. Let's see here. What were their AC again? I have to remember all their stats. Luckily, I'm smart and write them all down. Okay, those are both hits.
Alright, and then he's going to drop a smite. So let's see.
Sure.
It's
You want to do your
2,
battle axe
3,
damage
4.
first then before you start chundering out smites?
Sure. Well, I mean, do, but you.
Gotta get you a marker smite button. Bah, 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 bah.
What is that D10 for? Oh, right, I know what that's for. You use the D10, so 3 and 9, since he's two-handing.
Right, that's what that is. Yes.
Yeah, I hate
Oh, that's
that it does that.
unfortunate. That isn't it. Don't you hate it when you watch the one-handed swing do more than the double?
Yep.
You
God.
still need
I
to
mean,
add on
it's,
3
I
to
think
the D10.
it's identical, actually, but yeah.
Yeah, those both equal 12. So it would have been 12 one-handed, and it's 12 two-handed.
Yep. I mean, it's fine.
But I mean, you fucking did an incredible amount of smite damage. So
Yeah.
thank God
Holy
overall.
Jesus, shit fucks I did.
Yeah, you rolled 3 8s and a 3.
Ludwig will come over here, bite, and then move back a ways.
Sure. He will get oppied at.
Okay, he'll move into this square and then out. But yeah, so he'll get oppied twice.
Okay. I mean, he would have gotten oppied twice if he was stood there anyway and biting diagonally. It's the same either way. But yes, okay. Yeah, that hits. Which one is it? This one right here you're going
The
for?
super injured one.
Oh, the super injured one. Okay. -7, and it is SPB, so yep. It's just piercing that does like fuck all to these guys. And then yeah, 2 oppies, and their oppies are made with their bite attack. 1, 2. 8 to hit, no. 17 to hit.
Yes.
15 bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, and 3 fire.
Ow. Alright, then Thyri will come over here and pull Astra out of the fire.
Yep.
And then huck a psychic blade at that super injured one.
Mm-hmm.
Whiff.
Where did you pull Astra from? Because if it's not just as an action, you can only like shift him a little bit.
Okay, I'll just pull her like 1 square.
Yeah. You'll probably end up then about here as far as you can get.
Yeah.
You have to go around. Alright, 9 ain't gonna hit.
Nope. And then Astra will double tap. Pew pew.
Hit. And
Clank,
it's piercing. So -5. Oh my gosh. So -5, -4.
Is it magic pixel time? Oh, okay.
No. It was low level NPC with a crossbow tie.
I think you mean a longbow, but yeah. Then
Oh,
Astra will
very good.
probably like... Nah, she'll stay there. That's fine.
Yep. Alright. This fireworm can finally make its way out. Hi, guys! And it's going to bite the big robot dog that's blocking their way.
Does it still take
it come out?
acid damage?
Oh, it takes the
Yeah.
initial damage.
Yes.
And does the bludgeoning happen at the start, or if they're moving through it, if they end in it? Because your storm...
Bludgeoning.
Oh no, your storm was cancelled, you did haste.
Right.
22 to hit your doggo for 15.
Besides, at the
DPS
end of the
and 1
turn.
fire. But that one did take some damage. For a mana. Shit, was that cold or acid?
Let me just check the hunger.
I can't remember the
Let me just-
order. Let's see here. It is...
Start to
start
turn
as
takes cold
Ow.
damage.
That's big cold damage right there.
Yeah.
You guys, the masters of the AoE. I need to get some magic immune shit up in here to kill you all with.
I mean, yeah, that's what would kill us. Yes, we're
Yes. That is probably what would do it. Yeah. You don't have any.
You don't have any just straight up martial fighters anymore.
We have all of our frontline martial characters have all left the party for various reasons.
It's okay, now we have a martial paladin. It's fine.
Sure.
It's now the
Also,
age of
people are randomly asking you about Titian's feat. What did
Yeah,
you pick
I
for it?
forgot to select it, so I just gave him an ASI, because I fucking hate feats anyway.
Yeah, alright. Yes, Tam got bit for 16 damage. Because I'm pretty sure 22 hits him.
Nah, he's got great AC, yes.
The age of Tam. Oh.
Hey, look, that looks real effective. Also, would you like to roll your starting cold damage on this one as it climbs out? Yeah.
They're
6 and a
all
1.
out of my. They're all out of my hunger of Hadar.
Well, that means it's just trying to drop it and let the other one come through.
Hacking and whacking and slashing.
All right. Hey, I like being in this position because it looks like I get to drop more fire down over here, you guys.
Spin mad fire.
Also, wait, Titian started his turn in fire, didn't he?
Stop
Yes.
slowly filling this entire room with fire.
He takes 3
Alright.
because he's got his resist on right now.
Boop.
All right, and you are at range, so you want to do the spit. At Tam on the corner, so if you hit him, you'll put fire over it. Does 16 hit?
Tam. Tam, why?
I'll just put this right here then.
These
You're
fucking
a
lava
dick.
fire worms are pissing me off.
There's
They're
so
super
much
annoying.
fire
No.
everywhere.
This room is very warm right now, you guys.
Yeah, I don't
Now,
like it.
can't they make a save to get out of the fire real quick?
They can indeed make a reflex check. I don't believe Titian can. There is now no longer an empty space he can move to. But Jeanette, would you like to make a reflex check? And would Tam like to make a reflex check? Wait, no, there's nowhere Tam can move to get out of it because he'd have to fully body
Wait.
leap a whole 10 feet. He would just move into
Wait.
other fire.
Wouldn't that work?
Actually, yes. No, yeah, he can ride that corner. Yeah, he can make a check, reflex for dexterity save for Tam and Jeanette. No, he's in the fire. He likes fire. And he took 16 damage. He's on 1 hit point.
Jeez.
Oh dear.
Roo! Oh, Jeanette also likes fire.
Yeah, you suck.
Guys, we need to kill these things pretty fast.
What
I
do
already
you
took
think
that
we've been
damage.
trying to do?
No, you didn't. And you just got hit just now. And
Fuck.
you yeah,
Focus
That was
fire.
another 16.
yeah.
You suck.
Saoirse, you're up.
He's gonna drag Cynthia into the square next to them.
And that's fine
Thank
as long
you,
as it's
Fendo.
5-foot movement, even though you're a small thing. Just because you were already down there, you don't have to do any moving. You can also choose a... Yep. Alright, and for your action.
Burning straight? No, okay.
Turns out it heals them. No, it doesn't heal them. That was a thing I was considering, but since I realized the floor would become lava while they fought, that would be terrible. They'd all be healing at the start of every turn.
Oh, that'd be so bad.
That sounds like an Agatha encounter.
I know, right?
I
It's
don't
like, how
have
do we
any
get rid of all this
spells
lava?
left,
I don't know.
have.
Thunder wave and just spraying lava everywhere, and everyone goes deaf.
Mop.
You know what? I'll take a cue from chat. I've seen King of the Hill before. I'm gonna
Alright.
fly over here and pocket glitter
Sure. Which
right
target?
into
You
the
gonna,
eyes.
which target you're going to try and blind with pocket glitter?
This one.
Sure. Make an attack.
What do you want to call that?
A ranged attack, whatever you would like that to consist of.
So D20 plus Dex plus Prof is what I'm hearing.
Yep. Tam does not have fire resistance now.
Not yet. Oh.
Okay, so I mean, you make the lava pretty, and then it makes a weird. It smells like raspberries when it smolders and burns in the lava. Like, huh? Okay.
Strange.
Strange, but not unexpected. All right, that fireworm is a dead one. Goodbye, fireworm. I'm just gonna move it out of the way to reduce the mayhem quotient. Alright, and this fireworm is the one on the other side of the Hungry Hadar, and coincidentally is the one that I've just, like, stowed all of their extra stat block stuff in, so I'm just like, alright, it's fine, you can stay there. Viv, you're up.
Okay, so. Magic missile at level 2.
Yeah, Chickpeas.
Which target?
That
Yeah.
one.
All right.
Hopefully Anna can take him down.
I will certainly try.
Incident de Magus.
But wait, there's more.
Mm,
Plus, so that's a 2.
That's a 2.
It's 1d4 plus 1.
That's very true. Yeah. Mm, damage. Not bad for like completely unavoidable damage.
Right.
Alright then. And Cynthia.
Alright, well, the guy next to Anna, we're gonna try and hit. And because we have a person next to him, we get sneak attack damage on it.
Yep. That is a hit.
That's some good damage.
It's a shame it is piercing.
I thought piercing went well against these guys. Didn't we
No,
decide?
piercing's the only one that does not.
Oh.
It's slashing and bludgeoning that hurts.
I
these
thought,
things.
wait, wasn't it reversed last week where piercing is only did good and slashing bludgeoning weren't?
No.
Piercing did good last week
Oh, no.
because Tam managed to
Yeah.
bring one down.
You're
and
right. No,
Tam
Yeah.
piercing,
only
piercing
does
was the one
piercing.
that does go through. Sorry, yes, it is bludgeoning slashing the brain.
Lol.
Ugh. My memory is going to fail me eventually. That's good damage then. 8 health. Okay. And the fireworm is scared of Anna. And so it's going to try and hit Anna. It's probably going to try and finish up Tam.
Ah, yes. I scared it with my knife.
Yep, it will use its movement to get as far away from you as it can, which is not very far because it's on land. And then it's going to spit fire at Tam.
Does
Sorry,
that mean
Tam.
it needs to get oppied?
Tam gets to throw an oppie at him, yeah.
Yay!
Come on, Tam,
Also,
you can do
Anna, I
it.
think, also gets to do it.
Yeah.
14?
14 will hit.
What?
5 will hit.
Oh my
it's
God.
dead. Wow. Never mind, it dies.
Chomp.
Max damage!
Over there you go. Whip! Anna, you're up. You've done a heckin' spook.
It was, but I gotta protect my friends from these monsters.
It's true.
All these.
Now you gotta take fire damage, don't you?
Yep.
I do.
1d10.
Because I started.
2 whole fire damage.
So you singed my boots. How dare you?
I thought you were about to say boobs for a minute. You've singed my boobs. What will they ever do to you? Except bounce
gonna move.
alluringly.
I'm gonna run up.
I thought. Boobs, boops, and boots. Boops
I'm gonna
being
run
one of the
up
tentacles,
and
right?
stab.
Yep.
Oh, you cinched boobs. That
Oh.
tentacle's my favorite. Now you're gonna take everything.
Boops is the best at catching things. Those are all hits. Apart from
Except
that
for the
crit
first one.
fail. Then you don't get to continue with the crippling terror dagger portions that attack, but you can get those 2 dagger of vital force blows in, and that quite hurts. As you might suspect, though, the fire does not hurt.
Yeah, I know. But they take 9 and 6 for that guy.
Stabby, stabby.
Curse you, crippling terror dagger.
There you go. It's its health right now.
It's getting there.
It's getting there. Jeanette, start of your turn. 2 fire. This is every Sunday, isn't it? This is just my life on Sundays.
Hey, we're both here, pal. Alright, well, I will...
Tam also starts in fire, doesn't he?
Rip.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking
Hey.
fuck. It's just barely enough to drop him to 0.
And Tam goes down.
Bleh.
Blip.
Poor Tam. We should really
Anyway.
upgrade him soon.
I'm gonna just
Yeah,
I'm gonna
well,
GM
because the
left way
thing
out of the way.
is... The thing is, he really is only a CR2 creature, and they don't level up for some reason. Ostensibly because they're gonna, the person can do what I'm gonna do to him. But anyways, I will pout, unhand the turgid elf, wiggle my thickness over here, and this one needs to make a reflex save.
A dexterity save is +3. 3.
Alchemical acid.
Bow. Okay.
Boom, boom, boom.
Is there anything else I can do?
Easy
Nope,
like
nope.
a Sunday
Those are no.
morning.
Yep, none of those will work. All right, that's my turn.
Okie
An
dokie.
underwhelming turn, if there ever was one.
And this one is not going to move, so it's going to throw out some fucking double attacks, my friends. Let's go with a double attack from the artillery. It's back here. So targeting Thyri.
All right.
It's going to be a double spit of fire.
Okay. Fucking come at me, son.
Well, bludgeoning fire. So let's see here. 18 to hit for 15 damage.
Yeah, those sure both hit.
Okay, cool. So you actually take quickly mathsing. 10 from the first and 11 from the second.
Ow.
Blam blam. And of course, everyone's favorite feature about this, more deadly fire. I'm going to hit you dead on. And it would have done it again there. Roll me a d2. Let's see if it's just enough to flow into the spaces on your other adjacent. Yeah. Okay. So let's get 2 dex saves from you because you're likely going to
I have a
move
question.
into more fire.
I have a question. Do these fire puddles do they have a duration on them?
Yeah, but the duration's about a minute and a half.
Oh. Okay. God.
I'm floating, so I don't feel like I need to make a save.
Oh, you? Oh, right. You're on your broom.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And I rolled a 17. I'm out of the fire.
If you've got 12, if you've got 14 AC, then that 13 doesn't hit you, dude. 18 for 15, 13 for 17. 13 can't hit you.
Oh, okay.
You
Sorry,
can
I
have
thought it
back
was an
11 hit
18 and a
points.
15 to hit, and then it's fine.
Nope, nope.
Label your macros better. So, how much did that second one do? 11?
That dealt 11.
Okay.
Alrighty. That's its turn. Hey, Thyri. Also, dex saves to get the fuck out of that fire.
No, I'm alright.
Okay, cool. It's
I will-
start of your turn.
I'm still floating.
Yep. No one else of your crew. Oh, no, Tisha needs to take. That was it.
Half of that.
Yep.
Yep.
Takes 3.
Alright, so Tishan's gonna move the flame or moonbeam there. So,
Moon friend.
blam.
Yep. What was that? Save wise.
DC 15 con.
Come on, guys. You guys are great at con. Never mind. You hit for full this time.
And then he will double tap it with an axe and hit at least once.
Yep. You hit once. For 7.
Alright. Then Thyri's gonna fly over here and huck another psychic blade, and maybe she'll hit someday. It's not today, though. Not
Nope.
today. Alright, Astra's getting a little penned in, so she's gonna switch over to spells real quick. And hurl a chromatic orb. Oh, Jesus. The one on the moonbeam gets hit for 21 cold damage.
You mean 42 damage?
Yeah,
It is dead.
goodbye.
Blammo.
And I think Thyri's gonna actually come back here, and Ludwig will take a step back, and that's my turn.
Sure. Is
Actually,
Astra not going to take a quick dash out of the fire that she's currently stood in?
she's not standing in any. She's over here.
Oh, no. Well, stood around as in there's nowhere to escape if she gets hit by more fire.
And there's nowhere to escape. Oh, does she not take damage if she walks through the fire?
You only take damage when you start
Okay,
your turn.
then yeah,
with it.
she'll
So
just
she
come
can
over.
take a quick,
here.
like, hot rocks run. There you go.
And Thyri will heal herself for just a little bit.
Cool.
Oh, that's my turn. Let's say 2. Yeah.
The one in Titian's face is gonna try and bite the shit out of Titian's face.
As you do.
Yep. We'll go with the old double bite. 25 for 15 and like no fire damage.
Alright.
So, and 10, which actually is a miss.
Yes, amazing.
Wow. Wow. Way to go, worm. This one was a dead worm. This one's fine, though. And you know what? The person throwing cold magic is quite scary. So it's going to double spit fire. It's going to blast one at Cynthia and one at Astra.
What's that? It wants to get hit by cold magic? Okay.
Yeah. Cynthia, Astra.
Yeah, that 21 will hit for sure.
You take 15 bludgeoning fire. Astra takes 14 bludgeoning fire.
Alright. And because she's a Hellborg, she does not have resistance on fire damage, does she?
Correct. Correct.
No, we do not.
You are, in
Yeah.
fact, its lava is probably quite clingy in your fur.
Ah!
Think of how hard it is just to get, like, mud out of Tasha's fur.
Yep. Actually, no, it's not hard at all. It just comes out all on its own. I never have to
get-
clean Tasha. She just, like, she comes in muddy and 10 minutes later she's perfectly clean.
We get a deck save to try and get out of the fire, right?
Correct.
Husky magic.
Dexterity saves, please.
Alright. Other Borker.
Yep. It's so burny.
Whee!
And Saoirse does a pocket glitter, which misses. That one's not going through the death field of cold. Viv. It's so warm right now.
Okay, what's the health bar and the one? Thank you.
About halfway. A bit over.
Let's go with another level 2 magic missile on that one.
Alrighty.
And then oh,
It'd still work. Alright. Cynthia.
Alright, first step down here, pull Turbo Girlfriend out of the fire.
Sure. 5 foot square. I'll assume that way.
And then we will short bow the one diagonal to Anna so that we still get sneak attack on it.
Yep. Fucking, that's a good hit right there. Still standing.
And that'll do me.
Anna, Boops returns your other dagger to your hand again. It's ready.
Yay! Thanks you. Good boobs. Thank you so much.
It wiggles.
I take 2 points of I take. Wait, no.
Nope, I
take.
need to roll some fire versus you.
Yeah, not 2.
No, you
2.
take
Never
2.
mind. I do take 2.
You take 2. I mean, you just fucking saw it because all
I'm
I can
just
roll on this
skipping-
fucking damage is 1s and
I'm just-
2s.
I'm just skipping through the fire merrily, and then I'm just gonna let out this like otherworldly shriek, and then just jump on this guy.
Sure thing. It is dead.
Just gonna ride it to the ground, stabbing.
Easy peasy. All right.
And then
Jeanette.
maybe I'll
Oh, no,
roll
that
out
was
of the
very
fire.
Oh, we have got a straight. Just in time. Shall I make a deck save?
Yeah, do one of those. Yay! Straight.
Actually, you want
hit
no,
with sizzling
Go
acid.
over here.
Oh.
Which one was that? Closer or further back?
I guess one. Literally half damage. Good job, me. You suck.
I mean, literally half is basically average. Alright, and at the top of the turn order, the remaining worms would love to break, however there is nowhere for them to run that isn't into coldness death. Thyri, you're up.
Then they'll burn here with us. Alright.
They don't mind the burning.
Shut up. All right, having just given up on hitting anything this encounter, Thyri's gonna come up here and yeah, have 15 hit points. Cynthia, God, that's such a bad roll.
It's still pretty good. It's double. It gets me the same amount of HP I currently have.
100% benefit.
And then Tishan's gonna move the moonbeam over there.
Sure.
Bzzzt. Wow. Don't even fucking...
Takes all 2. All 2 damage. It's the game of 2. Oh, oy. Okay, those are hits. For like a reasonable amount of damage.
And then, wait, there's more. There's some smites.
Okay.
Let's roll 3d8. 17 radiant damage. Suck it, worm.
Ow.
And then,
Jesus, your smite rolls.
yeah, it's pretty good. Alright, low-level NPC with a longbow. Can you finish this?
I mean, to be fair, she's basically a player character. It's just that occasionally I get agency to make her do ridiculous things.
I mean, she's still a couple levels lower than us, but yeah.
This is true. Level player character.
Pachoo.
Those sure are hits. And, oh, this time it is actually Magic Pixel.
Fine.
Wow.
Come here, Ludwig.
Ludwig! Bark!
Sure.
Oh.
Miss.
Oh no. Shit. Well, that's all I got.
Alright, so it's going to do 2 attacks. 1 bite on Tisha and 1 bite on Ludwig.
Okay.
Tishan, Ludwig.
That sure hits.
So Tishan is hit for 15 for 14 damage. Well, 13 damage because he's just going to resist 1 fire down to 0. And Ludwig is hit for 22. Or is he? Does he get hit?
Oh yeah, I guess I should roll his dodge. Evasion! Oh my god! Thank you!
Alright, you get it back. 22 health is what he should have, I believe. He should be.
Ludwig,
I'll just add on
good
the,
dog.
Yeah, there you go.
Alright.
Good boy! Tactical belly rolls.
And this one up here has an Anna in its face, and nowhere it is trapped between Anna, a death wall with a moonbeam set on its head. It's not a happy creature. It's gonna try and bite her twice.
Wanna use my thing on it?
Your entropy ward?
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Okay, so he has disadvantage. Alright, we'll say that first one missed then. I'll just call that it's two rolls. Is it for both attacks? I feel like we've asked this before and it's not. It's on the first attack.
Yeah, it's only one.
Okay.
Only the first attack.
Alright, and here's the second attack.
Well, that hits.
Alright, take 19.
Ow. Screech!
Has nowhere to go.
Screech! This is so. How much damage was that? 16, you said?
Yep. No, you took 19.
19.
Did Anna take the fire for this? Oh, wait, no, it's not.
Not something she's immune to. Alright.
Wow.
I get distracted by the glitter and start playing in it. Whee!
You realize that that last time you did it and it landed in the lava, it smelled like raspberries, but then the second time you did it, it smelled like blueberries. Now you're going, ooh, glitter, 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 and just getting different fruit smells.
The schnozberries smell like schnozberries.
Right, this fireworm is going to schloop its way into the water, because fuck that noise. Well, the lava. Viv, you're up.
Okay then. Level 1 magic missile. First attack is gonna go on magic pixel there. Second attack is gonna go on Anna's. Or
Okay.
second and third.
It is dead, that one. Don't even have to worry about that one's damage roll, but sure, let's see. Might steal a 4 off of you, and then present crap for the other. It stole a 4 off of you.
Wild magic's on a 1.
Yeah. Ooh. I think of wild magic as the best result, so it should always be green.
I mean, I
All
agree,
right.
but alas.
Cynthia.
All right, well, we've only got one combatant left to really take down, so let's work on taking him down. I'm sorry, I meant I wasn't going to hit him.
Plank.
Thyri just looks over at you and thinks to herself, I healed you for this?
Hey, you know what? I've done plenty of work on the rest of them.
Just taking a break. Anna, you're up.
I haven't rolled a 4 and a D4 since I flirted with that dragon tar. The one on Friday, for those of you who
Yeah,
aren't
yeah.
aware.
They were fun.
Well,
They were.
Okay. Well, it's frightened. It still has nowhere to go, so it's going to probably end up sticking.
stab, 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 stab.
Second one is a miss. Third one hits 7. Fourth one is a miss. Oh, it's still alive. It's very spooked of you. Jeanette.
Dex save, yay!
Okay.
Screw you, hippie!
It is dead.
Yay!
Look at Stray getting the kill for once.
You did the
No.
thing.
I was expecting
Oh.
Astrid to get the kill.
Oh.
Oh well.
Gree.
And then
Autistic
everyone
screech!
suffocates from all the fire in the room. The end.
Yeah, no, I was going to say, actually, now that combat is over and this room has been laid out with smoky hot liquid magma, you realize that it is not a good idea to be in this room right now unless you can get rid of it. It'll probably cool down in like a minute and a half per pool, which is going to rotate around and cool down. But it's definitely hard to breathe. If anyone wants to stay in this room, it's going to be con saves, otherwise you're going to have to try and
Alright.
retreat and take cover.
Alright.
Where?
Who wants to come
where do we
attuned
come
to a
from?
magic
I
sigil
know.
thing?
I know where it's nice and cool right now.
In the Hunger of Hadar.
Do you just belly flop into the hunger of Hadar?
Okay, please.
How long does your Hadar last, though?
Oh,
It's probably
that's-
gone by now, actually, honestly. I'll get rid of it. But for every round it's been in there, it's been filling the room and thus also the lava surface with cold air.
It's true.
So,
You
it's
have
crusted over, I'm
a
sure.
Hard, yeah, it's not quite crusted over. Like, it's still lava, so heat's going to start bubbling through it. But right now, there is probably like a cold spot here in the center of where it was cast, which is technically right now solid. And yeah, so I mean, there's technically a hard floor to go across, but it won't last massively long. Maybe a couple minutes before more lava will bubble through and draw that crust down into the liquid hardness.
So, who
Alright.
wants to attune to a sigil? I'll fly you over.
You know what? I do love magic.
I'm just gonna
Same.
gradually get rid of these. There we are.
Alright, so I will take
Okay.
Jeanette out into the magmy darkness. Oh, hey, there's a door over there.
Magma.
Where is Jeanette's token gone? I've lost her. there
I'm
she is.
still in the main room.
Okay.
Ah! I'm over here now.
Alright, and we will attune Jeanette to the sigil.
All right. So this sigil appears to be a floating sphere of energy. How are you going? Are you just going to try and back her into it on your flying broomstick so that she's in it?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to
Beep,
attempt to devour
beep,
it.
beep.
Whenever you
Alright.
see a ball of energy bigger than your head, you should probably try to absorb it.
That's how you get wishes, right?
All right, Jeanette, can you give me a Constitution save?
Maybe. No.
All right. You take 9 damage.
Man, Roll20 really likes 9.
It does. It really does.
Nine, nine, nine.
Ow! It zapped me right in the boob.
Oh gosh, Jeanette, are you okay?
I'm tingly. Hey GM, am I okay?
You feel okay, but that was probably not what was meant to happen. You can try and give me an Arcana test.
Fine. And is Thyri helping?
Yeah, of course.
And as always, I'm gonna
Guidance.
slurp down some milk. I didn't need it.
Oh, god damn it. Okay, sure. So the exact problem that you're faced with here is that it's meant for the people who have the charged rune effects on them.
Oh.
As in, you put them in this and it will power up that rune charge that they've got on them. So there is still the soft green fairy-like glow on Anna and the soft red on Cynthia.
Also,
They will need,
Anna and Cynthia.
essentially, they have a rune's charge on them. That rune now needs, like, powering up so that it will do its job.
Alright,
Yeah,
so
reliving batteries charges up.
Yeah, I will
take
relay
Jeanette
that
back,
to
get
Thyri.
Anna and Cynthia, and repeat process.
Sure. While you
I get
guys
to ride
like,
the room.
while
I get to
you,
ride the room.
while you guys are scooting through there, would you like to make an investigation check?
Sure.
Sure.
Um,
Wouldn't it be
my-
perception since we're not, like, sticking around
Oh
in
no,
there?
it's perception. Yeah, you're not actually trying to investigate.
Well, then I will help save it.
Oh.
So, natural.
What the fuck is with you people in these crits all of a sudden?
Oops.
This wall doesn't look solid.
Ah, yes, where the gap in the dynamic lighting is.
Is there a gap in the dynamic lighting?
Just a little bit.
Teeny little bit.
I
You gotta be
will
fucking kidding
land
me.
on this island and then tap the invisible wall with my broom.
As
I'm
you
gonna-
do so, like ash, like shaves off, like it comes away from it, and you realize that the wall is indeed not rock; it appears to be solidified ash.
I use the broom to wipe away the ash.
Correct. You can use your broom to sweep the wall.
Housewife powers go.
Ashen wall ahead. Do sweep ahead.
To the chest.
Treasure!
Yes,
Wait,
indeed,
wait,
treasure.
everyone stop. Mimic check.
Now, yeah, I was gonna say now, when I was putting this map together, it wasn't long after Savin put us through the trial of mimics, and I had to go back and add something. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead, make a check.
Quick, see if it has the chain
I
facing the right
stab
way.
it. Alright, I'll investigate.
It breaks, and you
just
get
bonk
trash. you hit it.
Oh no,
breaks,
this is Dark
it's
Souls
trash.
2. Fuck!
It's 2, you're fucked.
Alright. Yeah, I don't know shit.
It's the box. This looks
Oh.
shiny
What is it to
and cool.
throw a dagger? What is it to throw a knife?
To be fair, this box
Same
is
attack
quite
roll?
large and it's not moving. It's just a ranged roll with a dagger, which is the same as any attack roll with a dagger. It just happens to have a
I see.
range on it. So yeah, hit your dagger button if you would like to throw it at it.
I'm just gonna throw just a normal dagger.
Sure.
I too will throw a normal dagger, so pretend this doesn't have +1 on it. I miss.
Theory, you miss the stationary box, and then Anna will it's one of her probably Boops, because Boops likes to pick up daggers. Will scoop up a dagger from her little pouch of things, hand it off to Anna, and she'll and then and it'll twang and it'll wobble inside the box and then fall gently out.
Okay. I'm gonna blithely assume that it's not trapped, because I can't investigate for shit.
Okay, cool.
I throw open the chest.
No.
Save versus death.
Yay!
Alright, but can you give me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Yay! I
Man,
will
have
spend my
such good
inspiration
investigation.
on this. And 15.
Huh, okay. Let's see
Fucking
here.
sadvantage.
You take 35 necrotic damage.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ.
Ah!
And you get nommed on.
Glitter!
And the box pops open.
So what happens to me to inflict this necrotic damage?
So your hand goes presumably right for the handle, and
Yeah.
as your hand goes over to, where a lock and a latch is, you touch this lock/latch presumably, and then your hand turns a withering black. Your disguised self is popped immediately. Any beneficial magic effects you have on your person are disabled, including magical items you own. They are temporarily dampened.
Ah! Through falls off a broom.
Correct. Your broom clatters to the ground. Blech. Currently nothing magical on your person is active.
Here, your hand is
Oh wait.
flying.
Oh no, hold on. I have something that's giving me constitution. So I fall unconscious.
Theory! Thyri! Thyri!
What?
Huh? No, you don't lose your effects until you've already been blasted, so I think you're still conscious. Your constitution drops afterwards, though.
Right, which is the only hit points that I had were those con hit points.
Oh. Yeah, alright. Also, I'll just, grab good old demon theory.
Face plant.
I will grab Thyri and start shaking. Thyri! Thyri, wake up! Thyri! Thyri, why is your hand glowing?
Sure, give me
Wake
a
up.
heal check.
Oh god, the only person with my body is a psychopath. Oh no.
Oh no.
A heal
Bad
check.
touch, bad touch.
I don't
Can
have
at
any
least
potions.
Cynthia-
I don't think anyone would.
Oh, God.
I don't think anyone would trust
Can
me
at
with
least
potions.
Cynthia make a check to see if she can hear anything?
Yeah, sure.
I was just going on about that.
Yeah, because there sure was some screaming.
I'm sorry, I'm not very good at healing people.
Oh god. Should I start
I
making
don't
death
have any-
saves?
And
21.
no one
Yeah,
has
you,
any
you can
potions.
hear that there has been a danger. Yes, one death save, please.
All right.
Phew.
Okay.
Are we in turn now?
Yeah, I think that seems best.
Okay, look, I can probably get you over there. I can easily get 60 foot of movement, 90 foot of movement in a turn.
You have a paladin.
Or we can get a paladin over there. That works too.
Titian will just
I mean,
double move like over here and then.
He's still immune to fire, so he can just
Yeah,
not immune,
he'll just
resistant to
walk
fire.
over
So
here
he'll just have a quick
Oh,
jaunt over,
well, I thought we were-
presumably.
I thought we were in movement. I was gonna help.
Theory still has a turn of initiative, so I
Oh.
hadn't bumped her back down again because I changed their tokens. So Titian goes on thingies.
Yeah, I go
How much
first.
movement was that?
Titian has. What kind of elf is he?
You don't know. He's
what-
not on. He's not a race stock elf.
Alright, let me reiterate that. Is he an elf that has 30 feet or 35 feet of movement speed?
What ones have 35?
What elves?
Yeah, he's 35 then.
Okay, so he will move 70 feet, like from the doorway here to 50, 60, 75.
Okay, cool. And now Stursha.
I guess technically.
Hang on. I need to count.
Sure.
You
You can use the old spacebar trick. Why do you make
I,
it? It's not your
I
turn
don't
to make
remember how
checks
to
yet.
do that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
When your token is lifted, hit spacebar, and then move it to where you want it to be, and then spacebar again, and you can count out arrows.
It's not working.
Okay.
And I can make it. Right here. I'm flying, so
Yep.
I'm gonna ride the heat drafts and get momentarily distracted. Whee!
All right, Viv.
I don't know. I'm just chilling right now.
Also, stop moving. Get you back there. Mischief. Okay, Cynthia.
And to be honest, I don't really have any skills that'd be useful for getting people up in
Then
there, and there's already
behave.
people going in there.
Moving things
So,
in an initiative.
I think I'll just stay here.
Sure. Now, Anna, you can fucking ass around. There's an 8. That's not enough.
Now, is Squiggle still familiar?
Yes. Well,
Okay.
sort of, in the way that Squiggles were never technically a familiar ever, but she's something.
Oh.
Anna's actually Squiggles familiar?
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah,
right. Yeah, we've made this
Squiggles
joke.
is Anna's pact person or whatever.
Act of the Squig.
Yes. Okay, so your medicine check is no good. What else do you do?
Something, wah.
Something, Madam Squiggles, something.
All right, Jeanette.
She's Maw's
I'm going
paws
to
now.
pick Thyri up with all my tentacles.
Okay.
Can I even make it in there? Is there a place to walk?
You can hop onto this rock. It's quite hot. You'll gradually take damage, but you can stand on it.
Or alternatively, since I can't make it in this turn, there's 2 people that can heal. I will wait right here and wait
Yeah,
until they
it's-
bring Theory to me.
Sure.
There is no point in any of this because Titian can just come over here and lay on hands.
Theory.
Yeah, that's
Well,
what
your
happens.
turns basically happen consecutively.
So Titian will come over here and ejaculate 50 points of healing into Thyri's face.
I will point. I will
Ah!
present Thyri to Titian with all my tentacles.
Yep. So, Thyri, you wake up, everything hurts. You're wrapped up by 20 tentacles, there is a naked elf groping you, and you're a demon again.
Well, this is Thyri's fetish, but... Oh my, Titian!
Huh? Oh, yeah, no, you're better now. Everything's cool.
Is
Dust
his
his hand
hand
off. And
is his
like
hand
while
still
he's
under-
standing there, he's like just starting to sweat more and more because he is just wearing nothing but like a magic spell to protect his person. It's just like,
Okay.
I'm also getting getting sticky.
And he's gonna leave. Alright, what's in the box? I will open it with Mage Hand this time.
Sure. By the way, the hand that touched the box is blackened at the edges and very, very sore.
Ow.
It probably killed your fingernails.
Oh no.
But in the box, you find, and I have to go to my little list of things. Would you like to roll me some fucking dice? Give me 4d100, please.
4D100.
Ayy.
Nice. Oh god, a 93 is in there. Alright, looks like there is a magical item.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
Oh boy, magic items.
Yep. 1d5, please. Fuck. Okay. So it's under the Wondrous selection. That's always fun.
Oh.
God, the Wondrous table is fucking enormous!
Yup. It's a D-Hundy roll.
Yeah, give me a D-Hundo.
Actually need to put R in there. Alright. Ah, so close.
What the shit is this? What do you do? Darren's Instant Fortress.
What?
Hmm?
What?
You could use an action to place this 1-inch metal cube on the ground and speak its command word. It rapidly grows into a fortress that remains until you use an action to speak the command word that dismisses, which only works if the fortress is empty. It is a square tower, 20 feet on a side and 30 feet high, with arrow slits on all sides and a battlement atop it. Its interior is divided into 2 floors, with a ladder running along one wall to connect them. The ladder ends in a trapdoor leading to the roof. When activated, the tower has a small door on the side facing you. It opens only at your command, which you can speak as a bonus action. It is immune to the knock spell and similar magic, such as that of a chime of opening. Each creature in the area where the fortress appears must make a DC 15 dexterity saving throw, taking 10d10 bludgeoning damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. In either case, they are pushed to an unoccupied space outside but next to the fortress. Objects in that area that aren't being worn or carried take this damage and are pushed automatically. The tower is made of adamantine, and its magic prevents it from being tipped over. The roof, the door, and the walls have each 100 hit points, immunity to damage from non-magical weapons, excluding siege weapons, and resistance to all other damage. Only a wish spell can repair the fortress. This counts as replicating a spell as of 8th level or lower. Each casting of Wish causes the roof, the door, or one wall to regain 50 hit points. So if this thing does get damage, you ain't fucking... It's gonna be a bit of a mission getting it back.
Wow, way to make my Hearth of Moonlight and Shadow absolutely useless.
Way to make my own fucking tiny hut,
hut.
useless, but yeah, Thyri's just gonna Mage Hand that into her pocket and never tell anybody about it.
Oh.
Tuck that away.
Oh.
Let's
Holy
see,
shit.
that in the instant.
I'll add it to your magic items list. God, fucking shit, fuck.
That's a pretty
But
cube.
why, Savin?
Actually, no, it's a pretty pyramid.
Oh wait, Anna was there. She
It's
could tell
only
us
a
about
rare
this.
grade. It's only a rare grade wondrous item. That's so fucked up.
What?
Yeah.
So here's the thing. You might think, oh man, it's so useful to have a fortress when you want it. But no, the useful thing is 10d10 bludgeoning damage every other turn.
Why?
You just keep summoning a fortress on top of somebody.
Don't be that person
to
that does
bludgeon them to death.
something that.
I'm not going to be that person. I might use it in an emergency though.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll just
Or when we need to have like a giant pillbox.
yeah. I'll just take that and put it like, wait, no, I know what I'm going to do with it. Holy shit.
What?
I'm going to make my own wizard's tower. I'm just going to take this like into Bulgriff's Keep, just toss it in the yard, and boom. Instant wizard tower.
This is...
Because it doesn't disappear until I tell it to, does it?
Correct. However, you have never opened this thing. You don't know what to expect.
It's true. It could be a giant mimic.
You can't see it, but I'm smiling. You might be able to hear it.
The Mimic Tower.
But yeah, there you go. Instant Fortress has a little old handout now.
Yee. What happens to things that are inside it when you get rid of it?
Yeah, it won't close if it's got people inside it.
What about objects, though? Like if I just stash a bunch of wizard bullshit in there?
Give me an Arcana test.
Okay.
Like, this would probably be a test you guys make later, but for the fucking just interest of speeding it along, we can make the test now. Okay, so, you're aware that as long as the objects aren't, like, living organic matter, so, like, living objects, then that should be fine. By the way, sentient does not qualify as living, so if you happen to come across a talking sword, that's still going to be okay. That you can close the door on that one, but...
Could I put Ludwig in there?
Um,
Ludwig's portable doghouse.
You know what? That is a good question. That is a good that is a very good question because I have not considered the implications of the undead in it. No, Ludwig would actually be able to stay in the house. Yeah, if you shut it down.
Excellent. Ludwig's
he'd be
portable
moved into
doghouse.
Yeah, he would be moved to a tiny dimension world, but yes, he would exist inside the tower in another dimension.
Oh my god, this...
He would also be unable to get out if you ever lost the cube for whatever reason. So maybe you don't want to do that just for the risk factor.
Yeah, I mean, it's
you would
one
be
of those
trapping you would be trapping your companion in a cube in nothingness for the rest of ever.
Yeah.
If you lost the cube for whatever reason.
Well, anyway, I will just tuck that away for later.
Oh, you also find 163 platinum pieces.
Jesus Christ!
I see. Alright. Yep. Does anyone want Boots of the Winterland, by the way? I have all of my attunement slots filled up. Gives you resistance to cold damage, and you ignore difficult cold terrain.
I was going to make those. We just got those?
Yeah, I just picked
yeah,
them
we
up.
got last session.
Here, I'll drag you all over. Last session, it was hiding there in that skull, and he rolled for a magical item, and it was Boots of the Winterlands.
Don't
So, yeah.
remember.
So if you would like some, and they are indeed sexy thigh-high boots with furred cuffs, because of course they are.
Yeah. But you already have resistance to cold.
I want prison pretty boots.
What's that? I should give them to Astra? Okay, nepotism, here we go. No, alright, seriously though.
You're not gonna hog all the magic items now.
No. Does anyone want the boots?
You have to get whole other characters to hog them for you.
Yes, I do want Boots of the Winterlands. I was just going to make them for myself, but just
Okay.
having them would be nice.
Okay, there you go.
One thing off the to-do list.
I'm gonna make some.
alright,
I'll make my own pretty boots then.
Yeah.
I was already going to make you boots. I just have to do
I'll
the
just have
thing.
to learn leatherworking, and then I'll make some pretty boots.
So you're carrying now, you've got the Phial of Elder Starlight. That's always great.
I've got, like, no magic items.
No,
Yeah,
I was
you're
looking
telling
at
me.
Savin's collection of shit.
Yeah.
He's done well for himself, he's pulled a pressure.
Yeah, I have no money, but I have a fair number of magic items.
No
Yeah.
money. We just got a bunch of money.
Well, yeah.
You did just get fat stack paid.
I have a crossbow +1, I have a dagger +1, I have a rod +1, my broom of flying, which I made, the orchid of health, a cerulean candle, and the vial of starlight.
You also
Yes.
have you also have a maybe a strange medallion.
I mean, it's somewhere.
It's in your bag somewhere.
Kinathis, remember? I was already making you boots, though.
Are you?
Yeah,
we were
sexy
gonna
boots.
make you sexy Eldritch magic boots that you asked me to make. I just haven't had the downtime to make them for you. Yeah, it's on my to-do list.
I don't remember.
It literally just It also on the to-do list is make Thyri Mercy Blade.
So she can cut a bitch without killing it.
Yeah, you can't kill someone with this weapon.
Henry's gonna wander out now that when the air in the room is properly restored.
All right. Well, now with that, let's go ahead and get ourselves charged up.
Do we want to take a short rest here, or?
It takes a long rest for me to bring back Tam, so I'm ambivalent.
I mean,
nothing,
we
I'll get
can't
back to a
take
short rest.
another long rest.
Can you spend hit die on a short rest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then people who need it, let me do a thing. Hang on.
In theory, we'll go back
I
to
pass.
disguise.
I pass, so none of you need to roll.
We just maximize.
You take the maximum.
Excellent.
Yeah, it doesn't just need a wish to repair Mers, it needs wishes to give back half the hit points to one feature of the tower. If you want to say the tower's doors and gate and roof all got broken, it would cost you somewhere in the realm of 10 wishes to fix it completely.
I mean, to
lot of
be
wishes.
fair, this thing is nigh impervious to damage to begin with, so.
It's true, apart from if people start hucking catapults at it. But at
Yeah.
the same time, siege warfare was never really a specialty in the Cold War, Cold North.
Yeah.
You would require a dragon and/or a dedicated siege to destroy the tower.
Yep.
I'm just
And
gonna-
magic
hell of a
weapons.
gun.
Whoosh. Okay.
So Astra does that, does she?
Yeah, sure. No, it's theory, but. And I'll just get back my spells.
Yeah. Hey, Anna, you've got a ring on your person. Do you want to try tuning to it during this short rest?
Oh yeah, I have this fancy ring. Sure, it's
Awesome.
pretty. I'll just stare at the ring. Shiny.
I'm assuming I can't attune while bandaging / groping people.
Squiggles, what do you think about this ring? It's really nice, right?
Scout?
1 second, I'm just typing things. You know, for no reason.
Or Savin, whichever one.
No, there's nothing stopping you.
Oh, okay. I will attune those sexy thigh-high boots.
And how many player characters are here? 5?
Yep.
Okay, everyone gets 32 platinum and 6 gold.
Wonderful.
There we go, just let that one sink in there for Kina.
Fucking ring of 3 wishes
That
or
is
something.
so delightfully perfect.
Yep.
Unfortunately, the first part doesn't really do anything.
Well, I mean, it might still have the characteristic-based effect, but yes.
Sure. That's perfect, though.
Something we can't see, huh?
Yeah, whispered, yeah.
I mean, you could certainly pass it along, or people could try and figure it out off of you, but also it's kind of a hard thing to translate.
Yeah.
Since you can
Can
only
I
learn it
pers-
by attunement.
I
Ah.
don't think Anna would consciously even perceive this thing's effects anyway.
What was that score originally, by the way?
What score?
Or was it already at that?
It's already at that.
Amazing.
Oh my god, did you get a ring of strength?
No.
Oh, okay, that's good.
That would be baller.
That would be
But
too
no.
dope, but no. What should it? Wait, should it? It would be so hilarious if it fucking made it into intelligence instead. Oh my god.
Oh my god, I don't even know what that would be. Oh my god.
What
That would be
smart
so
Anna?
God.
You'd just be crushed by the realization of every reality, and you'd be like, "Oh no, I'm a monster."
Oh.
Wait a second. Yeah, no. Anna is technically cursed, but not really particularly bad curse for Anna.
It's not a bad curse. It's just a
Only
little curse.
technically.
Little curse.
It's only technically bad.
Okay. I'm sure that's fine. Right? That's fine.
I mean, if Anna ever shows it off to any of you guys, you can go try for an identify. Also, I'll add the ring can't be taken off. Not that you would want
Okay,
to. It's
well.
real pretty.
Very
Hey, Savin.
Yeah, what up?
Titian gets groped back to full health if he wants to spend any hit dice.
Oh, yes, that's right. Let's see.
Also, Ludwig gets a quarter of his health back during a short rest.
Yes, good. So many characters to deal with. Let's see. What's 26 gonna do to you, buddy? How about another 13? There you go. Close enough. Okay. The party of Savin is ready. How about the other party?
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good to go. Let's go get charged up.
Alright, I will
Yay.
fly them out there and let them do their thing.
Will you now?
I mean, can I not attune back to my items?
Their magic is technically dampened right now. You're still attuned to them and everything.
Oh,
Can you roll me 1d3, please?
Okay.
In fact, so no, 1d3 minus 1. You might actually have it back. Alright, no, okay, they do work. You can totally fly her. If you feel
suck
like
it.
Stupid chest.
Yay! This is so
Alright.
cool. Thyria.
What?
Flying is super fun.
Yeah,
Flying is so
it's
fun.
pretty good. It's pretty good.
Okay,
I want to
so...
hug you tight. Hug tightly.
oh yeah, I'll take away the...
I can't
that's so fun.
breathe. I can't breathe.
Oh,
Also,
Oh,
can I
also-
have normal, adorable Theory back?
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Are you gonna redisguise self?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, shame. Let's see here.
Demon Theory is hot, but Theory prefers to be cute.
boots of levitation.
Oh man, that would be pretty great.
That would be pretty cool. But yeah, alright, you can back Anna up into the field, and as you do so, the white aura gains a greenish tinge momentarily, and then Anna's own aura, the green glow around her, turns white. When you pull her out of it, the white glow remains on Anna, as this rune of power in the center, shifts back to its own standard white glow. You're
You really
empowered.
want a flying tentacle monster?
Yes, I do want a flying
Yes.
tentacle monster.
I think you are a flying tentacle monster at the moment.
Right.
Okay, so while you're here, you can see that there is a doorway over that way,
I wonder where that goes.
and then there were the two doorways. Sorry, the doorway back there in the other room.
Well, what happens if we go get Cynthia charged up?
Sure. Are you just taking Anna back?
Just do the same thing as before.
Sure. You are able to do the same process, and indeed, her glow changes to a solid white.
Neat.
The rune temporarily glows red, and then goes white again itself. And yeah, they both appear to actually be magically charged.
Excellent. Let's go open the door down here that isn't surrounded by lava and therefore terrible.
We'll try to at least.
Yay. Let's try.
Okay.
Do we have to high five again?
Maybe.
Alright. This
Alright.
time,
Not yet, Anne. Not yet. Before we decided.
Okay. So, Cynthia, are you going to try and open the door?
Let's do a perception to see anything weird about the door first before we decide on that.
I
Don't
would rather
open
an
up any
investigation
traffic.
if you're specifically, inspecting the door. Investigation is the one you go for.
All right. Does anybody want to investigate the door while I help them?
Jeanette sure
I'll
does.
do it. I'll do it. I have +8.
That's pretty great.
I know, right? Take a sip of milk and 26.
Shoot. Okay. While you're looking over the door, you notice that there are some signs scrawled gently into this door that are in an elven script. Likewise, these ones quite well disguised, as many of them have been, to look like artistic filigree. Titian squints. Titian frowns around. I can read like half of this, sure. And he takes a few moments. Hey, Anna, at the same time, you know exactly what it says.
Mhm.
Do you relate?
Oh. What does it say?
And I will sort of like squeeze in and look. It would appear that this door let's have how to put it. It's an exit as opposed to an entryway. It's quite literally saying exit only.
Oh.
Oh.
Let's
This
not
isn't the
go
right
through
door.
there then.
This isn't the right door.
Titian
Wait,
Oh, I
blinks.
guess that other door.
Okay. Wait, how'd you know that, Anna?
Titian's gonna look over and say, wait, what the fuck?
Anna, come back here. Anna. There will Mage Hand grab Anna by the collar.
How do I get
Good luck stopping her with your mage hand.
the lava? Yeah, good luck with that.
I mean, you feel the pull. I'm not trying to stop you.
Flesh
I'm
feed,
like,
though?
hey.
What? Huh?
How did you know how to read that?
Oh,
What do
I
you
just
mean
read
you
it.
don't know?
I just read it.
Where did you learn that
Can't you read
language?
I just read it. It just made sense. Do you not read it?
Wait, so you know how to speak whatever that was on there?
It was really, really old elf, Anna. You can speak very old elf.
Oh,
You know, by this point, it really shouldn't surprise me that she can do this. It pulls out crazy things all the time.
Yeah,
Does it
Squiggles
make
is
it
gonna
less
step
frustrating?
forward. She announces a sultry squeak, and points at Anna's finger for the rest of you all, which has got a ring on it.
Thyri's about to like start chewing out the sultry tentacle when she notices the ring and then looks down.
Oh, magic rings. Gotcha.
Squeak.
Anna, where did you get that?
Oh, you saw her get
We
that.
watched her
was-
get that. It's
Yeah,
a
that was
High
from the High
Lord
Lord
Aaron.
Arundel.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Okay. Derp.
he gave me this pretty ring. It's really nice.
In a
Oh,
way,
yeah,
I'm
the
kind of
door.
sad that you didn't just like try and impulsively open it. Oh well.
that makes sense.
Everyone knows you get hit in the face if you try and open an exit door.
Alright, I'm gonna frown into this room and kind of. It's weird that it's just a room of lava, so I want to look for any, like, maybe a control switch or something like that. Elves are magic, they do weird stuff like that. See if there's a
Sure.
secret gank plank somewhere. Investigation! Does anyone want to help?
Sure, I'll help you out with this.
19.
To do a proper investigation, you're going to have to really move into the room a bit.
Fine.
I'm
Sure.
going to investigate over here at the far end.
Sure, okay. Give it a go. Astra will obviously assist. Unless
Yeah.
this is better, and then she'll do it and have
Yeah,
you play.
obviously.
back
Let's
up.
find out if Astra's is better. It probably is.
I'm gonna very carefully investigate on.
Sure. It is very hot, as you would expect. Can you make a constitution save, please?
Uh,
Wow, fucking go, Astra. Alright, you're fine. It's really not pleasant, but you can manage it for a little while before you're going to start taking damage or getting sick.
okay. So, 19 investigation?
Alright, with a 19 investigation, you can obviously see where Thyri had a little mishap over here, and the ash has now been scattered out across the ground. You can see evidence of like that last remaining lava beast that didn't want to chase you through the death, hell, fire, ice, whatever the shit that was. It's somewhere in the like lava moving around over there. And you can detect what look to be like old grates built very, very gently into the wall, like at pretty equal sections. These grates are maybe like most of the way submerged in the lava's level, you know how you would see it in a swimming pool, like those filters where occasionally water will lap up against it. It's effectively doing the same with lava and keeping it cycled. At the same time, though, you can't see anything along the lines of an off switch. But it is being measured quite naturally to keep circulating properly and stay hot and liquidy.
And
Alright,
that's
I'm
why
gonna
the lava didn't
get
just
back in-
spill out of the door all over us, because the room was full. Alright.
I'm
So,
gonna
thank
go
God
back
for the
over here.
grades.
Too hot.
Okay.
25.
Since she knows to look for it, Astra notices more again of that elven writing, and it's not identical to like the door that now said exit on it. So she'll give you a hazarded crazy person guess that this is the way to go, seeing as it's the only way you've got left.
Alright. But no, hidden devices or anything?
It's once again one of those seamless, handleless doors.
Okay.
So it's probably going to need contact from one of the magic-y people, and she'll point at just the glowing that's coming from the far side of the room over there. There's two of the beacons of
giant
light just
beacon of light.
stand there.
Alright, I will ferry the party over one by one.
Cool.
I also don't have sight on Titian, by the way.
Interesting. Should do. Give me a moment.
What does the door say?
There you go. This door appears to say entryway.
All right.
Oh.
You wanna push one side? I'll push the other.
Okay.
Scout, will you do me a favor?
Sure,
Push.
Can you move Saoirse
Yep,
to the top
push.
layer for me?
sure.
Thank you.
Okay. Are you both going to try and open the door?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you investigate for traps?
It was investigated, indeed. No traps were seen. It's the same seamless door as usual. But you know what? Actually, there was probably one other thing that was noticed. On the other side of the door, maybe it's just because it's so fucking hot in here, the other side is very cold.
Oh boy, time for the elemental theme dungeon, I see.
Oh.
I
Doors
thought we were
open.
playing Mario. God damn it.
Hey, at least you have resistance to cold now.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
Fucking nerds. Stop that.
The door
open.
opens up between the two of you. Roll me 1d2.
Okay.
Yep, just from one of you two. Alright, Anna, your charge disappears.
Oh.
You are now no longer glowy. And yeah, the room before you appears to be a crunchy layer of ice and snow that clings to the walls. Now that this other door to the lava room is open, you can see it's getting a little bit liquidy at the edges, but for the most part it is very, very cold. Astra embraces her inner husky and immediately dives inside.
Could I do a perception to see if there's anything weird
much
about
nice.
this room?
The weird thing about this room is that it's very cold.
Well, I mean, other than that.
I mean, that's not too weird in this part of the world.
This is nice. I like it in here.
Theory starts
Henry
shivering.
embarrassingly needs a piggyback to get across.
Aw, I will come over and get him with the broom.
Okay, cool.
He can ride. He can ride bitch for Theory.
Wait there. Squid. It's gonna squeak. Squeak's gonna squeak. And yeah. You appear to be in some kind of temperature sealed room. The opposite side of this door now you can see is just covered in hoarfrost. A phrase I am reticent to use in this setting.
That's what happens when pussy juice freezes.
Yep.
What does this door say? Does this door say anything?
That door appears to... It doesn't have any words on it, but you can see that unlike many other ones, it has a keyhole on it.
Did we get a key? Were we given a key?
Not
No.
yet. There's probably a key maybe down by this door over here by me.
Does this door say anything?
It appears to be another entryway door.
It says enter. It says go in.
Well, it doesn't appear to be anything in this room, so I guess we'll advance. Is that alright with the rest of you guys?
Yeah, let's just get out of here.
All right.
Hey, what happened to my macro?
I don't know. It looks like it's tagged onto the last time you typed a thing, so it didn't do a /me. I have no idea. Crazy. Yeah, you look over the door and it looks much like the others. It has not got some kind of weird temperature thing about it. You feel an almost imperceptible hum coming from the door. Do you actually touch it?
Sure, yes.
Okay, cool. Can I get a dexterity save, please?
Boo. Boo.
All right.
How many body parts do you lose this time?
You take 23 thunder damage and
Oh.
are blown 20 feet back. Luckily, 20 feet will take you into a person.
A soft person.
Yep. You are knocked into squish. Squish collides with squish. Does Anna also touch the door?
Maybe let Cynthia touch
Ow.
the door.
Hang on.
Yeah, maybe people that don't have magic charge should not touch the door.
Wow, look at you immediately undo my work.
Wow.
Bitch.
Okay.
It's so hard to kill these players, you guys.
We have a lot of healing power.
Do. Alright,
Alright,
and yes,
push the door open.
You push the door, your charge dissipates. And... Bum, bum, bum.
Ooh, interesting.
So, the imperceptible hum appears to be coming from these circuits of gold laid out across the floor. You can see it quite obviously as glittering solid gold all across the ground. Crisscrossed networks of them run along the floor and up the walls and throughout the ceiling in various patterns. Some of them appear to travel into the back of these weird mechanical-looking devices, statues of metal and stone with wicked-looking hooked claws. Each of these things appears to be holding a key. From the far end of the door, you can see the door is lined with 4 keyholes.
Four keyholes,
boy.
4 doors. Simple enough, I suppose. But we should probably be on the lookout for any kind of weird thing in there with it.
Can I try something that might be a little unorthodox?
I don't see why not.
Thyri casts Mage Hand on a key and brings it over here.
Okay, you pull on the key, and there is no way that 5 pounds of force is going to exert the grip of whatever hand it is that is holding this thing.
Yeah, God, it's heavy. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, well, it's probably not that the key is heavy, but more that you just can't exceed this thing's grip with 5 pounds of force. But you can give me a perception test.
Alright. I will do so happily.
Anyone who is watching it happen can as well. I figure it's going to be the other 2 people at the front. So one from Astra, one
20.
from Cynthia. Wow. Okay. Look at you guys go.
Alright, good job, Astra.
Astra's
She's,
still
she's
like,
too busy focused on me.
Yeah, she is just
Yeah.
watching Cynthia's tits just the whole time.
huh, what were we doing? Okay, so Cynthia, you noticed that the key did jiggle a little bit in its grip, and at the same time, so too did part of this like reaching claw mechanism seem to shift very, very gently when it was pulled on, but probably with not enough force to make something happen.
Interesting. That stuff moved when you were pulling on the key. I wonder what it does exactly.
It's probably some sort of horrible trap. That's why I was trying to outsmart it with Mage Hand, but it's as if some deity doesn't want me to, circumvent such things.
I wish.
Look, if you used it on the
hold on,
chest,
should we
it
stop
would have
Anna
worked,
for
you
getting
bitch.
that?
If you used that on the chest, you would have been spared 35 necrotic, so fucking get over it.
I will unravel this mystery for science.
Ooh, Anna,
I think Anna's about
pause.
to do
Please
it.
get out of the
Anna,
way.
Anna, you step out onto the ground here.
Uh-huh.
And where your foot meets this like circuitry of gold, you can see that it sets out like a shimmering rainbow of patterns that seems to follow each of your footsteps, illuminating the ground as you go.
Pretty.
Okay, I see what it is. We have to play DDR to get the keys.
All right, and you step further out into the room, and yeah, you can the circuit lighting up, like steps where you left before fade back into normal gold, but wherever you're standing appear to be a crisscrossing, like rainbow-esque circuit.
Oh,
If
maybe
anyone's ever seen the walking around bits in like the weird Besaid temple in Final Fantasy X, like where you
Yeah.
step down and then like the patterning sort of flows out from your feet. But
So
yeah,
does it?
essentially the floor is lighting up these circuits everywhere you step.
I was
So
gonna start running
maybe we have
around.
to get the light to each one of these in somehow, some fashion. Like,
Yeah,
does it
Anna
does it
continues to light up the floor.
does it look like the corners of the machines or wherever like line up into some specific port of the lines of gold, or
No, it just seems that these circuits are feeding into them, but like trying to track them with your eyes isn't impossible. They follow a consecutive pattern, so you can try an intelligence test and see if there's an origin point.
okay? Oh, that's Constitution.
All right, you thinking with your gut. I like it.
There we go.
I
That's
didn't know I could.
intelligence.
I didn't know I could do that.
Yours would just say hungry. You're hungry.
It's true. It does say that a lot.
Yeah. You can see a couple of points that look like origins to you. You must have played the maze game when you were a kid. The little spherical nodes here on the ground, they seem to be origins in a way. There's only one single one that starts completely on its own and doesn't like connect to every other line, like in a circle. Because if you imagine all these other like little circular nodes here and here, each of those will connect to a line, and then that line will eventually come back a full circle.
All right. Well, let's step on that one in the middle then and see what happens.
Okay, so you step on the one in the middle, and the light glows out. It seems to creep out a little bit further than just the stepping that Anna is doing. And then Anna steps onto two more circles over there, and the pattern looks a little bit more complete.
Flood,
All right.
flood.
We
flood,
need a few people to stand on the other ones, please. I
flood,
think I've got it just about figured out.
Yeah, there are in fact some on the ceiling.
Thyri
Boom.
will
Saoirse,
fly
if you
over.
could get to the ceiling.
Boop, 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 ba-doop.
Okay. There are, let's see here, 4 consecutive here. You will need 4 people pressing on buttons that are also on the ceiling.
Can Ludwig
see.
ghost walk up the wall? Or
No, I'm afraid he can't scale the walls.
all right.
Oh, how tall is this building? How tall is the ceiling?
It is about 20 feet.
Oh, I can't tentacle.
No. What you could do is make some kind of amazing human pyramid.
All right. I will pull Viv up onto the back of the broom and let her touch another thing, and then
Lift me to the ceiling, Anna.
You'll have to stand
Okay.
on Anna's one, so I guess if you wanted to try and do that, you could. Let's have a think here. There,
could
and
you
there.
stand
like,
on?
technically, like, I'm sorry. Technically, you guys are like floating directly above the players' icons, but I don't want to put you all on one line.
I will wrap my tentacles all around Jeanette's legs and then lift her up.
Okay, so your tentacles have proven before that working together they can lift people, but it's not exactly a particularly easy thing. Jeanette, can you make an acrobatics test, please?
Oh boy.
There on the...
No.
Okay, it is very hard to keep your balance. You can't quite reach these buttons by yourself. You're going to need someone else to help you. You're just not tall enough as two.
Ludwig, go! Just pick up the weightless ghost dog.
Henry will also wander over and go, I could do it.
Oh yeah, that makes much more sense.
The person with thumbs.
Ludwig
And
is
then he
sad.
looks nervous because he's got to climb 2 people.
I won't drop you.
Alright, he will climb. Can I get a strength test from Anna, please, to hold 3 people up and keep them from like falling over thanks to balance?
Okay, Anna. All right, Anna. You're a very strong girl. You can do this.
Would you like inspiration?
Sure.
Would you like a spell on your booty?
Sure.
Here, take this spell.
Enhanced thingy for strength, so they get the advantage on strength checks default. Oh,
and
your
your
capacity
carrying
doubles.
capacity doubles.
True.
You have a
Oh,
full
Can we
Capac-
take my inspiration then?
Capacity and balance aren't quite the same thing, so you still have to make the check, but it's also an easier DC. It never matters. It's a pointless, stupid check, so of course she's incredible at it. Yeah, all right. She puts one hand up underneath the foot that's being supported by tentacles and practically mashes you two into the ceiling. Blef. And then there is a dull click, and then you can hear a clattering as 4 keys all fall to the ground at once.
All right, it worked.
Well, that was a thing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
an
and the
interesting
whole-
puzzle.
And also, as you like hold this position for a few moments, the whole floor is alight in like rainbow-esque glimmering colors as every single one of these circuits seems to complete
Yes.
themselves.
It's so pretty.
Ooh, neat, neat, neat,
Yep.
neat.
The entire room appears to be quote-unquote powered. As it does so, like, you've been basically getting by on the fact that you're walking around with torches and dark vision. I'm not going to bother bringing lanterns in, but the room itself actually properly lights up with this.
Yeah, I should also put like a thing to say that I have a lantern of revealing.
Yeah. The reality, I'm pretty sure you've got it set for players see light. Same for Thyri.
Just so you
players see
remember
light.
if there's anything invisible, I can see it.
Oh, that's true.
Like invisible
reminder is always-
walls.
The reminder is always appreciated. Let's see. Yeah, a bleeding eye. That seems good.
How horrifying.
Well, there wasn't any.
No, there isn't a
like,
good one.
eyeballs,
There isn't
so-
an otherwise good one. No, the bleeding eye is probably why I would have ended up picking. Yeah, there are 4 keys on the ground.
All right, well, I'll pick up the key close to me here and let's take a look at it and see if it matches a lock or if it has to go in a specific one on the door or anything like that.
Sure. You pick up a key. It feels like a hefty key. Identical to the other one so far as you can see. It doesn't look like a complicated looking key, but you can safely assume that it's magic because everything in this fucking place is, and the room happens to be glowing.
All right, well, let's put it in one of the slots on the door. Let's go with the rightmost one, so like this very corner here or wherever closest to it.
Sure. You can pop the key in. There is a... I don't even think there's like a tumbler click. It turns very smoothly. So smoothly you're not entirely sure you did anything. But then there is probably a muted chime.
Well, that's one in. Let's put in the rest, I suppose. And let's go around the room, pick up the keys, and put them in.
Oh.
Yeah. And you do so. The door here opens, and the lighting, that rainbow-esque lighting, follows you out and into this corridor.
All right, well, I'm going to try and do a little bit. I don't suppose there's anywhere to really do a stealth or hide to try and scout forward, is there?
The whole room is alight, and Anna, as you reach this next doorway, it opens itself before you, and you can see that there are whole bunches of these circuits. However, now they seem to stop at various points in the room, like the connection has ended and ceased. From where you are in the corner, you can see that there is a whole bunch of this strange ruby red quartz that has like grown in the corner of the room and is vaguely attached to some of these circuits. It glows dimly with power. You can see there is elven writing all over the walls, including there is one very proud-looking sign that has been polished and repolished with care. You understand it as the Eternity Workshop.
Neat.
It's like up here on the wall. And yeah, you can see there are a number of these cranked-looking levers in the center of some of these circuits, which have closed at the moment.
Wonder why.
So we have the circuits
Yeah.
like from the last
As you
room, and we
walk
have
past
cranks
these
now as well.
circuits, yeah, as you walk past these circuits, your feet aren't lighting the gold up with the rainbow colors anymore.
Oh. Why?
So there's a crank like right here then.
You're looking at what appears to be a big crank turn, the kind you would see on like a siege door more than anything. It's unlikely any of you guys have actually seen like active working levers like this in your life, except for Jeanette.
Hey, Anna, maybe
Yeah?
try pushing this thing around. Maybe that'll help.
Ooh, okay. I'll try pushing it.
Okay. Alright, you try pushing on it and it doesn't go, but you're pretty sure it's just because it's meant to turn in the other direction.
Oh.
Hey,
Alright.
Jeanette, can you give me a intelligence test?
I was just about to ask if I could make a check.
Yeah, absolutely. I will give you advantage on this, actually.
Cool. Come on, come on, come on. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Oh!
You're just, I suppose, what really is going on here is that you're amazed. Like, you have not seen artisanship like this ever. Like, the whole fact of this whole room being some kind of living magic circuit is, in and of itself, an incredible feat of arcanism. Sometimes that's just the way the dice do. Now, you've seen this kind of thing before, but only in very small versions, like probably at best a 5 foot by 5 foot square of these circuits, and probably not made of solid gold or glowing with nearly as much magic. But the concept exists as some kind of arcanist box, although it's something that your senpai never quite developed all the way.
Yeah, I get it. It's the elves have always been from like what we've talked about before. When it comes to Magitech, Jeanette and Alexander lean more towards the tech rather than magic part. So there's
Correct,
just a
yes.
lot of just crazy magic going on. And
Correct,
not
but
as
you
much-
do actually recognize like properly machined. Well, I say machined, but in this, the equivalency of being properly machined, like properly carved and precision made, like gears and switches, as opposed to just it's a big cog, it'll do.
All right. Well, I am going to go and start fiddling with this stuff because this is literally my jam.
Yep. As you push on this lever here, Anna, you are able
Yes.
to push it about as far as this corner here, and then there is a whirring sound. Can you please give me a dexterity check?
A dex check from me? Oh boy.
Yeah.
And a no. And a no. And a
Okay.
no.
So you push this thing all the way back to here, and then it pings really hard back with a whirring sound, and you are flung into this wall over here.
Oof!
Take 11 bludgeoning.
Huh. Maybe all three have to go at once then? And not just one?
Yeah. As this happens, you can hear like it's almost the sound of, well, we as humans of the modern world would recognize it as like a motor not quite kicking. There is this dull whirring, and you can see something inside. You can probably see like actual mechanisms inside this like lever's joint, like up here, like still idly spinning, but they're slowing back down again until they go still once more.
All right. I see what happened. We need 3 Igors. I understand.
Yeah, I'll put just one. You want to grab the other one?
Yep. This one appears to be a pull. This one appears to be a push. This one appears to be a push.
Alright then. On 3, guys. 1, 2, and 3. Push.
All right. Can everyone please give me a 1d100?
Like everyone or just us 3?
Just you three. Cool. Cool. Amazing.
Wow.
Look at that, guys. We rolled really low on these.
Okay.
Low is good on
So-
D100s, right? That's how this works.
Yeah, in Warhammer, perhaps. Okay, so Astra is pushed out of the way because now that all of you are trying to turn at once, these levers are going a lot further. So Anna is able to go from this step to here, to up to here, and all the way back around to this corner before there is that whirring, clicking sound that indicates it's probably about to shoot her away again. Cynthia gets to here, and gets to this northern point before she too hears the sound. and Jeanette gets to hear before she hears the sound. And then all of them seem to lock into place. Just when you think you're about to get blown the fuck away by these things, they all seem to settle down in their moorings and they sink. Maybe just as gentle as a centimeter, but all that potential kinetic energy just does not start shooting you across the room. That tiny little centimeter locking into place appears to stop all of you from getting catapulted, and all the levers remain in their correct points. Sadly, I don't have the means for, like, redrawing the section of map, but, you know, you get the idea.
Yeah.
All right. Has that started lighting up the room, or made the machinery start going?
The lighting does indeed start to fill the room. You can see that it's starting to meet these cogs under gears, and they are gradually turning. And again, there's like no connection of these circuits to this side of the wall here, yes? You can see that there is a big empty space.
Right.
From each of these little individual circles, you could see that like there is just a dull little pulsing glow, like a button that says "Push me, please." Just feel it in your soul, Anna specifically, always, because it's a button that it wants to be pushed.
But, well,
Buttons!
Anna, right.
Beep, boop,
Yep,
beep,
Saoirse
boop,
as well. Yep. All
Button,
buttons.
button.
Buttons!
As-
Beep, beep, boop, beep.
Okay, as you push each button, a musical chime follows out.
Oh, we have to play in a specific order, don't we?
Now, would Anna and Saoirse like to give me charisma tests, please? Let's see if you can savant the music without making any checks.
Okay.
God damn it, my dice!
Saoirse is having way too much fun.
Beep,
Anna,
boop,
you're
bop.
nearly there. You're not quite there. But yeah, no. So between them, like Saoirse is just having a lot of fun playing with the tunes, and Anna actually gets like a bit of a rhythm going on perhaps 4 of these.
May I
8
try?
buttons. Yeah, on seeing it, you'll have to ask the short bus there to shift out of the way for a moment.
I will guidance, Viv.
I'm afraid the guidance won't assist you in this case. It's
What?
Yeah.
Could I
mean,
roll
you can certainly try. Would you like to make an Arcana test when it doesn't do its thing?
Not quite, no. Then an Arcana test?
Yeah, an Arcana test for why that guidance didn't guidance on you.
Nope.
Could make
No
a-
fucking idea why that didn't work on you.
Could I roll performance to try and figure out
hates
the
you, I'm
right
sorry.
rhythm?
Your performance is music based, yes?
Yes.
Yes, go for it.
All right. I think I will also use up my inspiration to get advantage on this.
Alrighty.
Can I
So,
also use
here we go.
performance?
Your performance, I don't believe, was music based. Oh, you beat
Oh
20.
yeah.
I guess it's dancing with bells.
Alright, so Cynthia, the actual musician, will eventually push everyone the fuck out of the way. No, it's a very, very soft melody, and she goes click, 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 and goes through all of these tones. And then when she moves her hand away, the music keeps playing until this whole room comes to life with like a soft, charming, almost just relaxing music. It's like very gentle piano playing, but you know, the piano is not really an instrument that exists in this setting, but that's the closest approximation to a description I can give you. You know, soft, like soothing, almost harmonious chimes that we would know of as, you know, piano chords being hit, but, you know, for obvious reasons. And as that happens,
Yeah.
you can see that there's a door back here, and it opens properly.
Door back where?
I believe Cynthia can
dynamic
probably see it.
lighting.
Where...
Oh,
Y-
fudge
Yeah,
it
where the
over.
little light is going through.
No, not there. That's actually not supposed to happen. I'm just
Sure.
gonna just shift this thing over to here. No, this door.
What door?
Cynthia's probably looking at it, like
Oh,
over here.
there you go. Okay.
It's opened up. Yep. And this room as well lights up, and you can see a whole bunch of these machines. You can see other like perfectly crafted cogs. You can see this lighting flows out into the room. And also, can the two of you at that doorway please stop? No one move for a moment. Give me at least a few moments to try and describe it before you bumblefuck straight into even more. Because holy shit, you guys have been ahead of me every single room.
Sorry.
After I describe it,
Everything is just so
after
pretty.
I finish describing it, you're happy to like sprint right into it. But give me a fucking minute.
Okay.
I'm like racing to like go. Where's the description for this? Gone. Okay. So as you walk into this like workshop major part, you can see that there are a large number of the tools of the trade. Some of them are familiar to Jeanette in the fact that some tool style is never going to go out. Like a wrench is always going to look like a wrench. A spanner, likewise, always a spanner.
Do they have like miraculous technology, like an adjustable wrench?
No, what they probably have is actually just a very beautiful set of perfectly from smallest to largest sizes of wrenches and spanners, because, I mean, you could make an adjustable wrench, but it wouldn't look nearly as pretty as a full collection on the wall.
I probably shouldn't steal from someone's workshop. That's
He did tell us not to steal from the workshop.
However,
true.
you also notice a particular little bookshelf thing that was described to Anna as to where to find her patronage reward.
Oh yeah.
That is in this very room.
The room I'm in now, or the room before?
This room right here. That one
One
there is
we're in right
that one
now.
there is a shelf with a whole bunch of shit on it. You can see a whole bunches of little works of art, little tiny sculptures, perfectly carved wooden things that seem so achingly plain, but they're still very pretty.
I will spend some time, and I will spend some time just admiring all of the little statues.
Sure, you gain inspiration. And yeah, you look through this whole collection, and then eventually you're able to find the third shelf where you were supposed to stick your hand underneath, and then there is this soft jingling, and a weight lands itself into your hand.
Hey, look at that!
It's 100 platinum pieces.
Wow! Whoa!
The minting of them is exceptionally old. Like the coins themselves still seem to be a work of art, and you can see that there is ancient Elvish script. To you, it comes across as dates, but considering the calendar disappeared, they don't really mean anything to you. But you recognize them as numbers and probably a date, but fucking that has literally no meaning. A calendar's only existed in this setting for a short period of time, and their one is gone.
Oh.
But yeah, it is still you have beautiful, artistically, like, just shiny platinum.
I feel like I should put something here.
Okay. Have you got any goods to craft with on your person right now? I know that you usually carry quite a lot. What would you like to try and do before moving on?
I already do have one thing made, but I can't get rid of it. I can't just leave it here. That's for something else. I do have...
I'll tell you what, while you're thinking over those bits, hey Jeanette, you're probably the most drawn to the next room. Because there is something in it that you have definitely seen before.
Wow, you're really good at talking to me as soon as I get back.
Yep. I could sense it.
You could smell the beer.
Yep. Feel alcohol in the wind. This is an engine. An actual, legitimate, this produces power and power to do things engine. And you've seen one in the heart of the tower before. Probably made up of roughly as many chambers as this.
So...
and there is, over here, it looks like an open-faced forge, but, like, you're an intelligent person. As far as the room is concerned, like, the distance you've gone through the room, like, there should be a wall, like, on the other side over here somewhere. This forge looks deep. Way deeper than, like, the 5 feet that should exist between this and some more walls somewhere over here.
Huh. Well, I mean... the book said stuff about folding space. Oh well. Excellent.
Yeah. on the side here, you can see that there is another, like, very small bookcase. And this bookcase is full of tiny books, maybe about 3 inches tall by 2 centimeters wide.
Are these books for fairies? Hey, Saoirse.
No,
Books
I mean,
for fairies. Yay! Tiny books.
they do look like tiny books. The handwriting within them is normal sized, admittedly it's in more of that flowing ancient elven script. But they all look like journals, like little work journals. You've seen them before.
Indeed. Hey, Anna, can you help me?
Well, how much writing can possibly be in there? Just like a word?
Anna.
You know, they're like
Kinathis, no.
they're like
What?
little
Yeah.
diary books, effectively, and there is a whole shit ton of them.
And it's just thinking really hard.
Anna, will you
Oh.
read me a story?
Okay.
I will pick up what, like, not the, I can't tell if it's the first book, but like, top shelved, far left.
Sure. Okay then. Anna, can you make an intelligence test for me? Like, you can read and write and speak this language comprehensively, but you're still not much of a wordsmith. Fucking hell.
Wow.
Of course.
Um,
That was
Amazing.
unexpected. I actually didn't think. I actually thought I was gonna get like
Is
a 1 on that one.
Is it unexpected though? Is it really?
I actually really did. No, I mean, I know Anna pretty well, but I actually expected to get really bad on that. I did not expect to suddenly get really good, all of a sudden.
You mean you didn't expect a savant test to nat 20?
Yes.
Okay, so Anna,
Yes.
maybe it's just because this person's handwriting looks like a musical score. Like, it seems to flow like music, and for that reason, you have a lot of easier time following it. This guy is truly an artist. And as you go through it, you realize that there are a large number of notes about the creation of Warforged. Like, this will probably take you maybe an hour to read the whole thing if you actually sit down and do it. But if you'll skim a little bit and then you jump back and you skim forward again, in a way, like skipping back to previous parts is almost like trying to run through a chorus. If Jeanette would like you to spend the hour reading, you can probably derive quite a lot of information out of it.
I will
Well-
put both of my hands on your shoulder and ask very nicely, please read me the entire thing. I can make Tam like the likes of which we have never seen.
I mean, I don't understand what any of this is saying, but okay. I don't know what all these words mean.
It's okay. I understand. We will forge a new Tam.
Yeah,
better
it probably
Tam.
strikes you as quite amazing that Anna is actually translating in common, even as she reads an ancient Elven as well. And she's like, I don't understand the words, which is probably because she's doing a one-to-one translation and just not reading anything properly. But it does play out like a tune. Alright, so yeah, an hour will pass during this reading. What does everyone do before we get to the reading itself?
Oh, well, I mean, I know what Bib's doing.
I think I know what I'm going to make. I think I know what I'm going to add to that shell.
Titian is gonna go ask Viv if she would like to go find a shiny corner of the room to go fuck in.
Why not?
What? He's naked. He needs to stay warm.
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
And tieflings are hot.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
They do run warm. And for once, this time, does Thyri watch?
That'll show you.
No,
thing
Theory
first.
manages to restrain herself. She wants to real
That is
bad,
like
but no, she must think only of her husband. Well, go for
Yeah, Astra on the other hand, gallons of hormones. She's gonna watch the fuck out of these two having at it.
It
Watch
only
the fuck
turns
out
Viv
of
on
some
more.
So, what's Cynthia doing at this time?
Well, let's try and get her attention off the horny couple, and try to do that while
She
also making...
probably does not like look away from being peeking around the door, and instead you're just sort of pushed down to crotch level.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I was planning to make a conversation about how this room is really pretty and all those colors and everything like that, but this is okay as well, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
her turn starts wagging.
you get the stop talking response.
No, just the moment you're down there and you're like, well, okay, just see a tail wag.
It's by this point diamond hard, so you need to make a reflex save against being knocked out when you pull down her pants.
Brink. You've probably been bapped on the nose a few times. So Thyri, you're in the room when that suddenly happens as well.
Thyri just like looks over from her ruminations and sees Astra pulling it out of her pants, like, ah, God, what the? And she's gonna do a thing.
Oh my.
Let's see where it is.
Stop yelling.
Darkness!
Just cast darkness on them.
Okay.
But you're also going to terrify yourself because this is
No,
the darkness!
it's not a radius from me, so I have it end
Oh.
just like, yeah, right here.
You hear
Yes,
like a
on
gasp.
the
You hear
edge
like
of
a
In
it.
gasp.
fact, I
gasp
cast
and
it
mutter.
here so it covers all of these assholes.
Yeah, all right. You ruin their fun.
No,
Although
now
you
she
can still hear now, but you can
I don't
certainly
need-
hear everything.
I don't
Yeah.
need the light to do it, Thyri. I have plenty of other senses that can sense it.
Yeah.
Do you need to
Yeah.
hear too? You hear thunder waves start building up.
Yeah, you
Don't
want to do that to your
thunder-
daughter as well?
Yeah. It's hard to understand Cynthia around a mouthful of cock, though.
Oh, yeah.
I can't hear you. My daughter's cock is in your mouth.
Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna cast another goddamn spell.
Silence.
No, I got one better.
I'm gonna
Feels
add the darkness as concentration.
Alright, I will drop that and just, like, reach my hand in there. I'll grab Astra's big fluffy ass tail. And I will polymorph her.
She tries to resist.
Obviously. What spell is this? What's the D? What save is this? It's a wisdom saving throw. Oh, good luck, Astra.
You know,
I wanted to pass so badly because she's gonna punish you.
Can I give her advantage somehow?
Nope.
Aw.
Alright,
So
what do you
yeah,
turn her
I
into?
turn Astra into an actual literal puppy dog.
Well, I suppose we can't do that. I'll just pick her up and put her in my chest then.
Thyri will just like cross her arms and glare at everybody.
Seriously,
grab-
just spells magic.
It's a 4th level spell. Roll, motherfucker.
Okay. DC plus 10.
DC 14.
So what is that?
Wisdom ability check.
Oh, so it's D20 plus wisdom plus
Nope.
what?
No proficiency, just your ability.
Okay.
It's make
Great on
an ability
this.
check using your spellcasting ability. That would include your proficiency.
That's not how that works, I assure
Is it
you.
not? Oh, okay.
17.
Aw.
Yeah.
I'm a wisdom caster. Poof.
Hey, Thyri,
Yes.
make a strength save.
Okay.
Because you're holding the puppy.
No, I'm not.
Alright.
Cynthia's
No,
holding the
I
puppy.
was holding the phone.
It's gonna
Nope.
get fucking mule kicked.
Nope. You're gonna get sat on.
Ah!
And then you hear the words, now, where were we, Cynthia?
I do believe, and I'll go back down about this point.
Okay, motherfuckers.
No, how does Thyri tap out? To be fair, it's only sat, like Astra's just sat on your stomach. She's pouting. You could have asked nicely.
The darkness was asking nicely.
Sure, you gave us a place to see fuck in the dark.
Yes, that's what I was trying to do, and then Cynthia fucking rubbed it in. Get off!
You're being, she goes, you're
That
being
was-
childish, and then she's gonna wiggle her ear on you. I'm being childish. Yeah. Look at
Get
me
your-
wiggle.
Ass off me! Overgrown
Rah, 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 rah.
mutt!
Glitter!
Glitter!
I'm really glad that ability didn't print, because I hit the shatter button, by the way.
Oh, Jesus.
But it didn't print, so it's fine.
Oh god, don't do that in here.
That would
Yeah,
be...
you-
Everybody
Wow.
goes deaf.
Everybody goes deaf. You break things in the wall in the room of beautiful artistry,
Mhm.
older than you will ever hope to be.
Yep.
Yeah, no. All because you're being play wrestled by your daughter, who is
Yes.
pouting at you.
And having her cock
She's
off.
basically giving you the equivalent of Nina.
Yeah. So
And you were like, shut up! Oh god. Someone say versus the gay went really wrong.
Say versus the fucking militant prudishness. Nah, it's fine. Thyri will, however, just like
you will eventually be able to win her over, presumably with tickling.
yeah. I was about to say Thyri like creates a mage and just starts like tickling her belly. I'm like, get off.
Yeah, alright. You were able to eventually get your pantsless daughter off of you.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was fun. Let's do
Clean
it again.
yourself. Thyri will just like stick her tongue out and walk off.
Astral power. Be like, fine, not in the mood for it anymore anyway. Buckle her pants back up again.
There can always be later, dear.
There is absolutely later. The fuck out of some later, really loudly.
Absolutely. As loud as you want it to be. I'll even scream if you need it.
Oh.
You just hear
I
Thyri around the
wanted-
corner. I still have that chatter.
Oh, I wanted to make dog milk. Man. Oh, hey, what's this?
What's going on in this thread? Oh lord.
Yeah, now that none of them are fucking, they were probably just all three of them are like Scooby-Doo leaning.
Exactly.
Yep.
So, do I learn anything that'll help me make Tam better, faster, and or stronger?
Okay, so let's go through this. So over the hour, you are recounted the tale of some of the initial experiments. It basically appears to be a post-laboratory setup work. There is a naturally forming and glowing rock that works pretty usefully as a power source for these kinds of things, until eventually he came together with the Soul Forge through the work of himself, and he of course bigs himself up quite a bit, and the work of several other arcanists of note. And this Soul Forge creation went on quite well. It appeared to be effectively an access to some other, well, there's some complicated language used that doesn't really translate into common, but the closest that is passed along to you is effectively a different plane, a plane of existence where souls and death happens in other places that aren't here. You get revenge with impotence magic or a flaming dog, but you get to keep the moral high ground. Not to mention it's way more hilarious. Absolutely. It's a good fucking coin. Yeah. Basically, you learn that this big glowing forge here appears to be a place called the Soul Forge, and it literally reaches into a dimension where things die in places that aren't even this world.
Excellent. And how convenient is it that I need to repair Tam, and there's this nice forge right here?
Very true.
Alright. So, we're gonna take a while here, guys.
Yes, now there is another door, and this one has terrestrial handles on it.
But I don't care about that anymore.
Okay.
I'm going over to the forge, and I'm gonna pull out a bunch of great beast parts, and then I'm gonna start reforging Tam.
Okay. Let me just... Now then. This will actually take a significant amount of time, I want you to be aware. You would be asking your friends to effectively spend the night in this dungeon. Are you sure before you want to get underway that you want to just leave other doors unexplored before you move on to your
Fine,
great
we'll
works? I won't stop you completely. If you would like them to just leave it here in this room.
We'll explore the full thing, but I'm never going to get an opportunity to build Tam in something called a Soul Forge again.
You'll still get to build him in there. We'll just see the rest of the dungeon first, and then we can take a time and let you do as much as you want to him.
But what about the gift shop? I want to see the gift shop.
But I did want to contribute to that nice little shelf full of knickknacks.
Plus, there's also the stairs in that one room.
I mean, there's a door right here, guys. Like, in this room.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
Alright.
mentioning that there's other stuff in the dungeon as well.
Does this door say exit?
This door says nothing. It appears to just be a terrestrial metal door. In fact, it looks older than the other doors in this building.
I
I
will
am
assist
going
Cynthia
to-
investigating it.
But I have
I have a +0. Let's help Jeanette.
I
do
Yeah,
that.
haven't-
let's do that.
I have an 8 investigate. Just take a
Come
sip of
on,
milk.
fuck boys, let's go.
22.
All right. Yeah, this door appears to be like it's obviously the same material as all these other doors, but there's none of that like fine golden filigree. It doesn't look artistic. It looks like a door that's just meant to work like a door. You don't detect any traps. You don't see any keyholes. There are just handles that pull on the door.
All right, pull the door open then.
Okay.
And
You see another door. And you can see that the floor here is plain stone. And not only that, it doesn't appear to have that same... You realize it now that there is just this empty space, like a walkway. There's no, like, maintained atmosphere here. Like, you know how all of this... The rest of this whole place you've been in here, it's all been, like, the perfect temperature. Apart from, obviously, the wall that is... The room that is snow and the room that is lava. Like, everything has been the same comfortable temperature. This is like if you walked into a cold walkway, like, you know, you needed to get inside your house during the winter, but also you hadn't had the heating on and you were out for the day.
Right.
It's basically that, and then there is another door, identical to the last door. This one seems to like pull into this alcove's wall out here in this way.
I suppose we just open the next one then.
Well, I investigate the next one.
Of course.
You know,
Oh,
we're
horse,
in a
of course.
crazy magic area. 20.
Yeah, same story.
Okay.
Okay, so again, before everyone, fucking Kina, every time I swear, you just sprint to the front, back where you were, and you, what the fuck? This is with you people.
I was already there.
No,
I
that
thought
was,
you were
that was
done.
Savin.
I'm sorry, I thought you were done.
What?
I don't know, I'm just gonna push you all the way out of the way, moving your characters around.
What?
I thought you were done with your description, so I was gonna.
I hadn't
open
even
my- so-
started describing this room before you sprinted into it.
I just moved Saoirse up because I forgot her in the other room.
Okay.
I'm back.
I saw a token immediately like swoosh upwards at the same time as Keen around. I was like, no, stop, you retard brigade!
How dare you accurately describe me?
Jesus Christ.
No, you suck.
So, the room that you're all faced with, the floor is about an inch thick of gritty ash. And at the far end of the wall, there's a softly humming, blue, shimmering doorway. There is writing along the outside of the door that appears to have been scribed in, like, if you used gold as ink, it's been written on the side in, like, cursive elven script.
Hey, Anna.
Yeah, we need you to read something.
Yay! I'm useful.
Alright, and as you walk into the room, you can see that there's the same blue shimmering portal up against the wall.
Stomp,
in the
stomp,
same
stomp.
inch thick grit. Alright, so there is writing along this side of the wall here.
Oh.
And out loud it says, to enter here is to ascend to godhood.
Huh.
Wait, could you repeat that? Sorry.
Wait, what?
I'll repeat it.
Yeah. To enter here is to ascend to godhood.
Squin.
That sounds like some crazy shit, guys.
Nobody go in there.
That's what it says.
That is a
I am
trap
going
if I've
to-
ever heard one.
I am going to look in
Yeah.
the room and start preparing my goggles as I arcana.
Sure thing.
I will cast
will
guidance
also-
and fail.
I'm going to pull out my book.
Now,
then
remind me, your
cross
goggles of checking, are you actually basically casting the identify spell?
Nah. I'm not going to. I already
Oh,
tried
where the
identifying something here before. It doesn't work.
True.
There's too much magic. Right?
Wonder
Oh,
where
no,
the
no.
identifier
That was
comes from, though.
detect magic. That
You
doesn't
used
work
detect magic before, you've never tried to identify anything in here. That said, I mean, there might be a danger trying to identify, you don't know.
Let me look up what Identify does. A magic item or other magic imbued object. Okay, so I never really thought of using Identify as like to look at a magic doorway or runes before. I always just used it to identify like little items.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't work for like a whole room, but you want to try and identify a magic door effectively, and that door is magic, can be identified.
Okay. Well, I will start doing this. It takes 10 minutes because I cast Identify as a ritual without any magic components, so you guys might want to take a bit. High five. What's his name should get some electrolytes in him.
Yeah, Titian's just gonna like rummage through a pouch and drink more wine. He's just sort of standing there naked and proud.
All right.
I heard something about
Time
Titian and
to-
Pouch, and Thyri has a boner now. What?
I mean,
yeah.
he is a beautiful man. You could always go back to the Jarl and ask if you guys could share. I'm sure he's into it too.
Oh god. Also, roll for Preg.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see them con checks.
Oh god. I was kidding. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Ah,
that's
too
right,
late.
a
It's
con
happening now.
It's too
I
early
want to
in the
see what
year.
happens. I want to see what happens when you have an elfling.
It's not happening.
No.
Oh,
Even though Viv's roll was high enough.
Titian's just shooting blanks. Gotta
moment.
refill the banks.
Yeah, yeah.
he's had a lot, like a lot stored up, and the first few are bad. Just
You gotta shake, you gotta shake the bag out first.
past the expiration date.
These swimmers are napping.
Or in my favorite thing of all time, when you described swimmers as being drunk.
Yep.
Squiggles, I found a really cool door.
Squeak. And she'll peek into the door while Jeanette's exploring it.
It's all blue and glowing.
Squeak.
God. Should we prepare to make sure to pull them out in case they try to go toward that door?
I was about to say I prepare to cast Hold Person in case Squiggles tries to get anywhere near
Oh,
that
please, hold person won't work on either of them. They're both monsters.
door. Ah.
I think I've learned enough of Anna's ethics to know that we should be prepared to try and grab them and pull them out of the room just in case they start making a break to that door.
Yeah, Titian's got a much higher DC. He's very hard to produce children with.
He's an elf.
Dash!
To Ish.
Yeah, I'd
Okay.
have a harder time of it. Let's see here. It fills you with a sense of probably wonderment, Anna, looking on this door. Like, it feels like the crackling potential of eternity is sort of bathing you in its effervescent glow. And then at the same time, Squiggles has a squiggly hand on your shoulder, making sure you don't just like sprint headfirst into it.
Okay. It's
Thank
really
God
pretty.
Anna has reminder.
Oh god, now I have that song stuck in my head. Thanks. Good
Yeah,
job,
alright.
me.
So, do you finish trying to identify the door?
Yeah. No, it
Alright.
takes 10 minutes. But...
Yeah, yeah. Presumably no one's going to fuck you over randomly. Let's see here. Okay. So when you look over this with Identify, can you please give me an intelligence save?
Oh dear.
A save, you say?
A
I
save.
have been rolling so great at saves today. 23.
Wow.
23 will do it because it's an easier check for someone who is insane.
Yeah.
When you look at this door, you try with magic to comprehend eternity. Let's see here. How many people are familiar with the execution device that, drove people insane because they would see just how tiny and insignificant they were in an endless universe?
Oh yeah, hey, what's up?
I'm trying to think of what the name of the machine was. Oh, whatever. Jeanette tries to understand this, you know, the endless, forever nothingness that is eternity and the very, very tiny, insignificant place you have in everything. However, this is a doorway to somewhere beyond the eternity of nothingness. This is the eternity of something.
Oh.
Huh. The best part of it is you can't drive me any more insane.
It's true. Yeah, you pass the save and are not literally stricken with the insanity condition or the insanity flaw, as I would probably put on your character sheet.
Because I already do that
Correct.
constantly.
You were already under that effect, so you were saved from literal insanity, wherein I put that flaw on you and occasionally make you do strange things, which is fun for me. Probably a bit of a nightmare for the player.
Well, it's not like I constantly shoot my foot in myself in the foot with this character all the time. She's insane. It's pretty great. So yeah, as Warhammer 40k has posited, only the insane will prosper. I will turn to the party and attempt to explain it. This is infinity that was, is, and was not.
What?
All right,
But at the
that
same
makes
time,
sense.
it is in this time though, it is something instead of nothing.
Exactly.
All right, it doesn't make sense, but it sounds like shit we should not deal with.
So what, is it like a gateway to heaven?
It's the door, the key, and the lock all in one.
Motherfucker, that doesn't make any sense.
Sure it does.
What's it
I
do?
would suggest going...
It's everything and nothing at once, is what you're saying, yeah?
Yeah, it takes you to a place of infinity. I wouldn't suggest going through it, because once you go to infinity, you can't come back. I have work to do here. Once you are infinite, then you are, by definition, finite as well. I'm done. Let's move on.
What?
Doobie-doobie-doo.
What?
Doobie-doobie-doo.
Yeah, let's just
Jeanette.
leave the blue door alone.
Jeanette, what is infinite? Is it yum?
I don't think you can eat infinite, but I
Oh.
think that
Anna
you
hungers for the
I think that because it is infinite, you could also, because it's it's infinite, so everything exists. So there's probably a part of the infinite you could eat, though you can't eat infinite. Maybe.
Maybe.
I suppose the next thing we should go check is that one hallway in the staircase.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Can you? Is it the hallway with like the glowing red stuff? Is that where I'm going?
Yep.
I promise not to lance ahead. I'm going to stand right here.
Okay. So, as you look at it, that seems very much like the naturally occurring red crystal used to power generators that you heard described in the book. So, during the time that you're rebuilding town, that generator is probably going to run empty, but you have the knowledge necessary to just toss some more rocks in the fuels, such as it were.
Ah.
And you see a staircase, except there is nothing at the end of the staircase. It appears to be a solid, flat wall. But resting on the middle step is a key.
Oh, that's probably the key for the door over there.
Oh yeah.
Investigate.
Okay.
20.
Key is a gun! It's fine. It looks like a key.
Well,
I thought the
was
key was a
looking
sword.
around to see if it was a trap.
You don't see any traps.
But it's also a gun.
Alright,
Okay,
Anna, you
Ruby.
pick up some glowing rocks. They make your fingers tingle, a little bit itchy.
Hmm.
The tinky fingies.
I'm gonna stick them into my skull's eye sockets.
Okay. Didn't you already stick something in there recently that made it glow?
Oh yeah, there's obsidian.
You already filled your skull's sockets with obsidian.
Hmm.
So the key's just in the middle of the stairs there, yeah?
Yep, just out the middle step.
And would it be can I do a perception to see if there's any kind of wiring or just some sort of pressure pattern or anything like that in between it and us?
Mm. Just sit and observe. What do you do?
Well, I was thinking, like, if we see, like, any kind of shimmering or pressure plates or something that would indicate, like, a trap mechanism would go off if I made my way over there.
You detect no traps. My favorite phrase in the game.
All
But
right.
Titian's right there. Yeah.
He's not a trap. He's got 5 whole inches of elven boy meat. He's
Well,
muscular. But,
let's.
he's got them sweet features that if you could truss him up in a robe and make him dress in a pretty corset, you could probably get him girly.
Give me
Let's
until I
step up, I
recharge
suppose.
polymorph.
All right, you reach the stairs.
Okay, well, I'll step up to the key then and get it, I guess.
Okay, you pick up a key.
And I will move back.
All right.
Nothing bad happened.
You don't think anything bad has happened.
Okay, well, I
I'm gonna grab the key.
guess we should. I already went and got it.
There's nothing there.
I mean, I'm gonna grab. I meant grab the key from Cynthia, and then go all knock the door.
There is no door there. That's a wall.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
nothing there?
door's all the way in a different place.
There's a staircase to a flat wall, and a key was resting on the middle step.
Yeah, is why I did perception to see if like there's some weird pressure play or trap thing before I went and grabbed the
I have
key.
the key. I want the key.
All right, Anna, I'll give you the key, but stay with the group and don't put it into the door until we say it's okay. All right? You understand?
But I'm listening.
If
but-
if you do, Thyri will give you a cookie.
Thyri will take out a cookie.
Okay.
All right.
Good
so
girl.
there is no doorway there. Just to repeat, that's just a wall.
Yeah, it's this
I
way.
was just
Follow
going to
us.
start doing stuff at the wall with the key.
Just try and
Okay.
plug the key into the wall. Honestly, I thought about doing that too. But
Yeah.
All right. Do you try plugging a key into the wall?
I was told not to do anything with it,
Okay.
with the promise of a cookie,
This is true.
but I will hold on to it. I know what I'm going to do with. I know what I'm going to do with those glowing red rocks.
I'm sure you think
Later.
you know what you're going to do with them.
Later, though. Later.
All right then. To
Put
the
it
locked door, I
directly in your
suppose,
butt.
group.
No, that's silly.
Big
How would I-
glowing anal. Well, you wouldn't want them for anal beads. They make things itchy when you hold them for too
Oh!
long.
Ah!
Anna, no. We discussed this. Remember? Gotta be good for the cookie.
just take off running after. God, why did you give her the key?
Look, she was going to take it from me one way or another. This way, we have at least somewhat control over the situation.
It goes for here, isn't it?
It's not an unreasonable assumption to make.
It will, but
start.
we're going. Yes. Okay. Should we let her put it in theory?
Yes.
Jam it in.
All right,
Shoot your
Anna.
gear, my dude.
Go ahead and put the key in.
Okay.
All right.
We already
Open the door.
investigated this door, right?
Wow.
God.
That sure is another one of those giant glowing things.
And it's got a lot of stuff written around it as well.
Science. Now then, Anna,
So, what do we see? What is the description for this room?
Thank you. I'm so proud. Okay. So, this room is similar to the construction of, just other rooms, throughout the dungeon. Same flat carved stone floors, except there is obviously this... There's probably, maybe an inch or two raised out of the ground and made from what appears to be a sandy yellow stone and just covered in soot and ash. It looks dirty and dusty. Likewise in here, this room is just not particularly well kept. This door almost looks... Sorry, this almost looks like a door in the way it is set in the ground. You can see a very clear delineating gap that is right here. Resting in the middle, most prominently, is a great big glowing green sphere. This one does not appear to be mounted in any kind of turning mechanism. It's just sat there on the floor, not moving, not rolling. The glowing contents don't appear to be like, misty or ephemeral like the previous ones. It's just a glowing sphere. Like, if it weren't for the fact that, like, light is being captured by the edges of it, you could imagine that it's just a glowing mage light. Not a physical thing at all. But you're pretty sure as light from your various lanterns sort of refracts along it, that it is in fact a big glass sphere. Or crystal, or something otherwise see-through.
Cool. Can Anna read the scrawlings on the ground?
She cannot. That is not written in elf.
What can... Alright. Can I understand what it says?
Can you understand Celestial?
No.
I have a sneaking suspicion Titian actually speaks Celestial, and maybe Anna does. That would be quite fun if she actually still could read it.
Still, you say?
No, she's Abyssal as a natural one. No, she can't read it.
Squint.
As in, the assumption is if it were Elven, then she would be able to read it. Not still as
I'm
in
on
she's
to you,
lost her
angelic
ability.
Anna.
Yeah, sure. Fallen
Alright.
Esper.
Alright, whatever.
Huh?
None. Alright, so Titian's languages, they aren't updated in the Titian Paladin sheet. Alright, Titian knows Common Elvish, Infernal Abyssal Script, Runes, Elven Drunk. Nope, I don't think any of you have Celestial as a spoken language. So no. But also, I'm just going to say Celestial because amongst your relative intelligences, I'm pretty sure you would eventually piece it together. Really lewd wings. Yeah, you don't know what it says.
We know what it is, but we don't know what it says.
Correct.
I'm going to gaze upon this orb. Is this like the orb from is like the steering wheel, the steering orb, or is this basically a giant version of the orb that exploded my best friend, Mr. Lefty?
This orb, I guess it's very similar in style to Mr. Lefty, yes.
The one that took Mr. Lefty. Is this what we're here for?
Maybe? Possibly?
I would like to make some sort of check to determine whether or not this is a quote-unquote ancient hella fucking divine magic orb.
It would appear to be very reminiscent of the hella fucking divine magic orb.
Huh.
I mean, if it is the thing we're looking for, we're gonna have a hard time getting it out of here, aren't we?
We are not giving this to a dragon.
Oh,
Why?
and what's your alternative?
We
Die
also
here.
will need our souls.
I mean, the old elf said that the dragon was asleep until recently. Maybe we can put him back to sleep. Get rid of him.
And you posit a way to do this?
By talking to the elf who might know how they did it in the first place.
Did he?
I suppose it's worth a shot. Well, we'll at least have options in case of anything in this matter, I guess.
Man, I'd really like to know what these things are, but I can't think of any way to figure it out. I guess we could go ask the dude again. But I also have work to do.
Yeah, you go ahead and start work on your Tam. We'll see about getting the High Lord to tell us anything about how to put that dragon to sleep.
Anna, come with me. I require assistance. And also, have we like explored the entire dungeon? Or are
Yeah,
there?
if you check those other two doors at the back there, they literally open out onto the other rooms you were at before.
So while other people, I guess, go to talk to the duder, I'm gonna drag Anna off, and we're going to start some science.
Okay.
Can you put us back in the forge room?
Yeah, of course, of course.
I think Saoirse's probably just gonna go hang out with Cynthia and Astra. She's
Sure.
seen this stuff before. It's kind of boring. All right. Other people can do other stuff. I can. We don't
I'll
have to
tell
do
you
my
what,
thing
as
right
you,
now.
you settle yourself down and pull out all of your tools, indeed, like, the Soul Forge will need warming back up again, but, to apply red rocks, you'll be able to get to work over what is the duration of a long rest. Off camera at some point during the week, we can go through the changes that you'll make just in the interest of speeding things along, and we can see how it turns out.
But-
At the same time, I believe the rest will want to go and ask the High Lord about the orb. They're going to have to wait to do that next session!
I just wanted to slip one more thing in there.
Sure.
That's not the only project I wanted to do.
You're only going to have one long rest to do them in? What are you interested in?
Yeah, this one's the other one's pretty easy though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a gift for Thyri.
Okay.
Yeah, you might not want to do that, Savin, because it's not what you think.
Oh.
So remember all that lewd clay?
Ah. Yes.
No.
Well, you weren't there, but I've carried it around for a while. And Thyri never gets to go on any of. She never gets to have any of the salamanders. She's not going to be able to get a taste of Titian. So you know what? I am going to ask ask Anna to help me make a magic dildo in the shape of her husband's penis.
Oh my
Okay.
god, that's so fucked up. I love it.
Okay.
I mean, you know what? Sure, we'll just do the test on that. Does one want to give Anna inspiration on crafting the dildo?
I will give her my inspiration. This is literally why I've been holding on to it this session.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
I wish I could give you it.
Would you like to get guidance from Saoirse?
Sadly, Saoirse's not there.
Okay. All right. Give it a roll.
But she,
What rolled what I roll?
Stone, I suppose.
Okay.
I don't think I have anything else to help you. Wait, oh wait, would this be an int check at all?
She does not make that check with intelligence, no.
Oh, okay. Well,
That's fine.
24 is good.
Yeah, all right. 24 is beyond good. Like, that's expert level craftsmanship. Yeah, you create a magical husband penis for Thyri.
All right, thanks.
All
You can-
right, and on that, if you're watching in the VOD or you're watching in the stream, I hope you have yourselves a lovely motherfucking good time. Please do take care. I'm going to be lobbying for Anna to receive inspiration, Thyri to receive inspiration,
Yes.
and Cynthia to receive inspiration.
All right.
Oh, and Viv as well, because she's
Nice.
pushing down onto the brown town.
What, none for me? I see how it is.
Well, you can have my
literally just-
inspiration because I still have inspiration.
I was going to say, yeah, you literally just spent it, but I'm also pretty sure someone doubled up and you're going to get it anyway.